Good afternoon, squash fans. Welcome back to HCL Squash India Tour 2025-26. The atmosphere is buzzing in Jaipur at the magnificent Sawai Mansingh Stadium. We are just moments away from experiencing the semi-finals of this thrilling tournament. A huge shout out to all our partners who have made this tournament possible. The HCL Foundation, Squash Rackets Federation of India, SRFI, RSRA, Rajasthan High Performance Sports Training and Rehabilitation Centre, The Old Truth and PSA World Tour. A special thank you to Surbhi Mishra and all the supporting teams behind the scenes. Their support has been instrumental in bringing the best of squash to India and shaping the future of Indian sports. Before we dive into today's match lineups, let's take a quick look back at the intense quarterfinals that happened yesterday. Here in Jaipur, Noor Kafaji, congratulations on an excellent drop there. Again, boast. And that's the area where she has targeted, where Akari has targeted to hit majority of the shots.
Tries to build a bit of steam. Kari just misses the window, expertly placed. Shot again, was precise. 7-5. So,
Me starting getting the ball is some intense play.
absolutely ran away with it. Since then, it's been a different game of squash altogether. Great rally again, as it's Goji Juan, who's a point away from taking the third. Good response from the Malaysian. Having dropped the second game, she takes it.
Cutting down the difference.
Much better there from Karim Magib. He is the number 8 seed for a reason here. Both players trading backhands here. Not too much venom involved. Just trying to be as precise as possible. Vikhanna keeps the pressure on here. Nice forehand. Menawali is not letting this one go. Just about picks that up. Clever backhand, stays in it. Mena's on the floor here.
Not yet. I just want to relax and.
Well, you've seen 7 high-quality quarterfinals here in the HCL Squash India Tour 25. Gohar, and if Gohar is to win this game, really will be damaging for Lapmano, who's played very well in the second. Excellent response from Hong Kong, finally picking up a point. His backhand there, somehow picks that up. He has to recover. He does so brilliantly. Oh my goodness me, how about that?
Both the skill levels and the intensity were at the highest level. From jaw-dropping rallies to breathtaking comebacks, the players gave it their all on the court yesterday. Each player has fought hard to make it this far, and they are not going to leave anything behind today for the victory. We will see some high-intensity, fast-paced action as the top players go head-to-head. First semi-finals, women's semi-finals coming your way at 2 p.m. sharp. Noor Khafaji from Egypt takes on Akari Midorikawa from Japan in a high-intensity international clash. Second match of the day, men's semi-final at 2:45 p.m. It's an all-Egyptian battle as Yasin Shodi faces off against Saif Rafai in a match that's sure to be packed with power and pride. Third match of the day, women's semi-final coming your way at 3:30 p.m. Goji Juan from Malaysia goes up against Tanvi Khanna from India in what promises to be a fierce and fast-paced contest. And the last match of the day, men's semi-final at 4:15, Ravindu Laksari from Sri Lanka will be taking on Mohammad Gohar from Egypt in the final match of the day, with both players looking to book their spot in the finals. Don't miss a moment of the action. Watch the semi-finals live on SportWatt, HCL Enterprise and India Squash YouTube channel and experience the thrill of squash like never before. Let's get ready for our first women's semi-final between Noor Khafaji from Egypt versus Akari Midorikawa from Japan. It's time to head to the court, and it's over to you, Surya, in the comm box.
Well, a very good afternoon and welcome along to live squash coverage. This is the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-26 coming to you live from the iconic Savai Mansingh Stadium in Jaipur, and it's semi-finals time. Well, we have 4 high-octane, power-packed matches coming to you live with a spot in the finals up for grabs for the men and women on show. Well, the quarterfinals yesterday was quite grueling and we expect nothing less, but the heat will be turned up to 100 as the finals beckons tomorrow, and we have our first semi-final between Noor Kafagi, the number 1 seed, taking on the number 3 seed from Japan, Akari Midorikawa. Well, the people tuning in yesterday will know exactly what I'm talking about, as this is one of the matches to tune into, because we are looking at 2 of the best players in the women's division on show today, with a spot in the finals up for grabs here. Well, the players will be leaving it all on the line, and I cannot wait for the action to start. This promises to be an amazing day of squash. To do some high quality tennis. We looked at players yesterday with a brilliant victory against Pooja Aarti Raghu. 11-3, 11-3, 11-5. Absolutely dominant from the number 1 seed from Egypt. Well, all the expectations will be on her to reach the finals, but as she mentioned in our post-match, well, this lady right here, the number 3 seed, Akari Midorikawa, will cause her all sorts of problems. Coming in from Japan, she was brilliant, absolutely brilliant against Shamina Riaz from India. Once again, finishing it off in 3 sets, showing you just how quality a player she is. Well, this one promises to have all the ingredients of a humdinger of a clash here. The number 1 seed from Egypt and the number 3 seed from Japan. Akari Midorikawa will be in blue and Noor Kafiji in white. So the action is all but ready here, as both players will go through their warm-ups. They set their pace here, and we should be all but set for the first semi-finals of the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-26, coming to you live from the Savai Mansingh Stadium here in Jaipur. An iconic stadium, the beautiful city, and the wonderful game of squash to entertain the masses. We mentioned yesterday the quarterfinals for the men's and women's yesterday. Absolutely grueling. So 8 quarterfinals being contested. And now we've got 4 massive games coming up to you. And all the action will be live on the Sport Watch channel, the HCL Enterprise and the India Squash YouTube channel. So plenty of avenues for the squash fans around the world to tune in to enjoy the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-26. Noor Kafiji, ranked 81 in March 2025, shows you just the caliber of player that she is. And as for Akari Midorikawa, ranked 89 in January of 2023, which is our highest world ranking. Both players well and truly capable of going the distance here. As we like to shout out our partners who made this tournament possible, especially Squash Rackets Federation of India, the Rajasthan High Performance Sports Training and Rehabilitation Center, The Whole Truth, and PSA World Tour. And a special shout out to Surbhi Mishra and all the supporting teams behind the scenes to making this tournament a huge success. And without their efforts, this would not be possible. So once again, massive thank you to all the sponsors and partners.
We will start in 30 seconds.
Well, the warm-ups seem to be all but complete here. We should be ready for a cracking contest here between the first seed from Egypt, Noor Kafiji, and the number 3 seed from Japan, Akari Midorikawa.
Japan to receive best of 5 games, love all.
And we begin with Noor to serve. fully expect both these players to be fully switched on here.
And now,
Absolutely everything is possible. Noor picking up the first point swiftly. All about the quick points here, and as quickly as possible to try and conserve the energy, because we fully expect these games to go the distance because of the quality of opposition. Nice on the stretch there, but Akari Midorikawa has just been pressured in the early stages here by the number 1 seed. It's just on the back foot early on. Noor dictating the pace here so far. Akari with the backhand tries straight down. Both players trading backhands straight down the line, and now Akari has to really get there first. It's a difficult one, but it's again Noor Kafaji who's just been absolutely relentless in this first game so far. She's given Akari absolutely nothing, not an inch so far.
And this time she has got a point with that drop. But yes, both the players, they have played each other play for a long time. Another point there for Noor Kafaji. Excellent serve there. And goes across.
Just the start that Noor was looking for here in this first game. Put Akari under pressure. Try and dictate the pace from there. Nice backhand from both players. Goes cross court that time, Akari. Again, the backhand hit with real power. Both players not shy to really use their power early on. Oh, again, just below the tin here, and Akari's just not striking the ball as well she would like to here.
Yes, this has happened twice now in this early phase, and you don't want to provide that kind of a lead to a player like Noor Kafaji.
Absolutely spot on here. Noor needs no help here. Very much capable. Nice backhand slice, well recovered. Bounces on the side wall. And hammers that backhand. Brilliant pick up there from Akari, and then the drop shot. Both players trying to out-drop each other here so far. Akari forced into the back court here. And this is the type of rally we fully expect here. Just over the tin on that occasion. Good movement on the court here from Noor Kafaji. And the backhand nicely sliced. Accurate. Somehow she takes that out brilliantly there, Noor. Backhand is excellent. Both players playing with great spirit and fight early on. What a rally this is turning out to be. Magnificent. And just over the tin.
6-1.
Brilliant from Noor Kafaji. An outstanding rally. Ends with yet another point for the Egyptian.
Yes, outstanding shot as well there. Just over the tin line. And again, some sort of spin as well on offer. When she played that off the surface, there's no chance for Akari.
Akari needs to really get her act together so far, but she really is struggling as Noor is just running away with this one. How about this for the start here for the number 1 seed? She's been on fire so far. 7-1 to Noor. 4 points away from picking up the first game in really commanding fashion.
She has to make a comeback. There is a point.
Now,
Akari gets the second. And she'll be looking to cut down that lead as soon as she can.
Excellent forehand there. Real power. No chance there for Noor. His defensive game has been on point there. It shows you the quality of shot that Akari on that occasion had played. Noor again quickly responds with a point of her own here. 3 points away from wrapping up this first game in next to no time, really. Brilliant performance so far from the number 1 seed. Backhand again drives that very well. Akari having to chase that.
3-8.
And Akari happy to take that point. You can see that backhand, it was hit with some force there, but just below the tin. Akari will take the unforced error, serving at 3-8. Oh, the backhand is perfectly executed.
3.
Brilliant from Noor Kafaji once again.
At this moment, looks like a one-sided event. Akari Midorikawa lead at this moment of Noor is of 6. Now that will be of less than 6. That means it's going to be of 5 points.
Noor's receiving at 9-5 here. And the backhand was nicely driven there. New players trading backhands once again. Nice drop shot again from Noor. Brilliant pickup there from Akari, but that time no chance for her. Well, Noor Kafaji is just strutting her stuff. Brilliant performance in this first game. What a way this has been for Noor. She's come out like a house on fire here, serving at 10-4. Oh, that's a good point.
And now 5-10.
So far, however she has played, looking at the previous game as well as this game, she has made things look very easy. It's not the case.
It really isn't the case. She's just playing some magnificent squash here. Noor deep in the court, using her reach advantage. And Akari, she has not given up whatsoever. Still fighting. She wants to try and take Noor the distance in this first game. Serving at 6-10 now. Can she stay in it? Still having to save 4 game points. Making Noor work as much as possible. It's gone all the Egyptians' way so far, and she takes the first game in commanding fashion. What a start this has been for the number 1 seed from Egypt. Noor Khafaji takes the first game by 11-6.
Has been a one-sided event. Whenever she has come onto the court, she has dominated in every round. Still remember the last game she played against Pooja. Won 3 back-to-back rounds and never allowed the competitor to come in the game, and same was the case here. This time against Akari.
It's just the aggressive style of play, isn't it? She just makes Akari go into these awkward angles and regions, making it so difficult for Akari to try and receive that. Well, Noor, of course, has that reach advantage, but how well she uses that in terms of that, and then the shot selections to add to boot here. So it's all to do here for Akari in the second game now. You'll fully expect Akari now to be warmed up, having a good look at Noor now, and try and attack the number 1 seed in the second game.
Play will resume in 60 seconds.
First semi-finals. So far what we have seen is Noor dominating. But looking at how Akari plays, she is someone who adapts very quickly. And by playing that round, she must have realized what are the strengths and weaknesses of Noor. Will she able to capitalize on them? Only time will tell.
Spot on there, and Noor so far has shown very little weakness, hasn't she? She has been so aggressive. She's had a very clear game plan, and she looks to dominate. And we start the second game here. Noor Khafaji to serve. Takes that on the volley there on the backhand. Nice slice there. Pick up, smashes that across. Both players playing with a lot more confidence now. Noor continues her good work there, and she just backs into Akari there. The point goes to Akari Midorikawa. Good call there from the referee. Good backhand again. Both players happy to go into the well, and that's much better there from Akari. The backhand cross-court. Perfect drive. Just died down there, and this is the start that Akari was looking for in the second game here. Ready, racing into a 2-love lead.
Down.
Excellent now. That goes 3-1. 2-0. 3-0, beg your pardon.
Brilliant pickup there from Akari. Outstanding, but she can't get there again. And Noor Khafaji swiftly picks up her first point after Akari just raced into a 3-love lead here. This is where Akari will have to try and establish her dominance. Brilliant pickup again. Wonderful play there from Noor. Backhand has been drilled there from Noor Khafaji again. Both players using that side of the court, and now goes cross court. There is Noor, and then the drop shot well executed. Akari gets there first. Oh, what a pickup again from Noor. Outstanding defending there. But Akari continues to put the pressure and now opens up a 3-point lead in the second.
A really good rally. The previous one, Akari trying to expose the areas where Noor was slightly difficult. She was good in picking up few shots, but in the end it was Akari. But now she's missed out on a shot that should have been played from her.
Regulation shot, wasn't it? Almost just loses her confidence, or might just be an awkward bounce. Noor Khafaji cuts the lead down to just 2 here after picking up the first game in very swift fashion. Here's Akari now trying to launch the comeback here, and points like that will work very well in her favor. Once again opens up a 3-point lead. Serving in at 5-2.
Yes, everyone was expecting this to be a high contest match. Probably you're expecting it to go at least till the 4th round. And that's the kind of quality both the players have shown this time on that shot. It was Noor who got the advantage, played really well and got a point.
Superb from Noor again. Brilliant backhand that. Executed to perfection. Serving a 3-5, slams that against the tin. And Akari has picked up a couple of unforced errors in this game, and she won't mind that whatsoever. Serving at 6-3, just the kind of start that she was hoping for in the second game as a response to that first. Good pick up again, but not enough on it. Well, Akari now has turned the tables here. Fantastic from the Japanese here, Akari Midorikawa.
And that's the area she has tried to expose on quite a few occasions now in the 2 rounds. We have seen that forehand of Noor. She's missed out. And that's the kind of shots she has played in response as well. Now she gets the point back, turning out to be an even contest.
Brilliant from Noor again, not letting Akari run away with this one, but still Akari's got a bit of a cushion here, which she's going to try and use. Nicely done on the volley. Brilliant pick up there from Akari, but far too much on it. Goes out of bounds. And Noor now within 2 here. Good response from the number 1 seed. Started off a bit sluggish in this second game after being absolutely spot on in the first. She's anticipating where Akari is hitting, which just allows her to play with more language style there. Brilliant rally again. Backhands being tested. Goes cross court this time. Drive. Brilliant pick up there, but it was really rushed. And Akari now having a sizable lead, now being cut down to just a point as Noor Kafaji once again on the assault here.
7-all.
7-all now. And this time the backhand not having enough power hits the tin. And this is really frustrating as a player. From lead of 3 or 4 points now to none. Noor will behind confidence. What a bounce back.
Brilliant from the number 1 seed. Expected nothing less. Akari will be doing the chances missed.
And out. 8-7.
And she will pick up the point there, Akari, and it opens up a 1-point lead. And this is where Akari will need to capitalize here. Not allow Noor back into this contest if she is to try and level things up here. Noor's backhand goes for height on that occasion. Brilliantly done again, the backhand. Ooh, brilliant pickup. Magnificent work. Some of the pickups you've seen already from both these players has been quite world class. It's brilliant again from Akari. Drops it short. Noor on the hurry, caught on her heels. And Akari Midorikawa now with a 2-point lead, 2 points away from tying things up.
Yes, late to react. Probably not expecting that shot to be picked up. And what a manner to get the point back. 2 points away from the victory. Continues with that rally of backhands. Again, excellent pickup.
Brilliant again. Both these players have put on quite the show already. It's just over.
10-7.
Well, that was close, but Akari will claim the point as that just clipped the tin. And now Akari Midorikawa has rode back into this contest and now will be serving to level things up at 1-1. She's got 3 game points. Brilliant pickup again from Noor. Her defense has been really something to behold here as Akari still looks to put the pressure on here, and it's not enough on it. Brilliant from Akari Midorikawa. Well, that is some response from the number 3 seed from Japan. Brilliantly done as she takes the second game 11-7.
That's something you were expecting. That's something everyone was expecting when they saw that Noor Kafaji will be facing off against Akari Midorikawa. First match, first round goes to Noor. The second round goes to Akari. And again, pure dominance there. At a moment, everyone thought Noor has gotten a comeback when the scores were level. But then again, putting that extra boost ahead and getting the remaining 4 points in quick succession there, Akari.
Spot on there as Akari with a champion's response there. She could have been very easily disheartened with the way the first game went along, but she quickly trusts her technique and her training. Really put on a quite stellar show in the second game. As my fellow commentator mentioned, we fully expect this game to go the distance here. We'll be very surprised if this doesn't go to the 5th, and this is where number 1 seed and the number 3 seed battle for a spot in the final. Akari should be pleased with the way she's responded, knowing that she would have been under a bit of pressure heading into that second game, the manner of which Noor Kafaji picked up the first in very quick time. Noor showed that she had a bit of comeback in her in that second game, clawing back about 3 to 4 points to make it to 7-7, and then Akari from there closed the door completely on Noor Kafaji. closing out the second game in 11-7. So both these players who had straight games victory in their quarterfinals now will be going to a fourth and possibly a fifth game here.
15 seconds. Players on the court.
Yes, we were talking about Akari's ability to adapt and to understand what are the weaknesses, what are the strengths of the opposite player. That's what she has done, exposing that forehand shot again and again on few occasions. She forced Noor to play a false shot, and at the end winning the round as well. This is going to be very interesting, a very important round coming up.
Well, I fully expect this one to be one of the best games we see here, as neither players will be wanting to give each other an inch here, with a spot in the final up for grabs here. Both players absolutely level here. Akari's forehand is good. Forcing Noor in the back court here now. Noor likes to play in the front court as much as possible, trying to dominate. And this is very good movement from both players, and it's just over. Perfectly placed there from Noor Khafaji. Takes the first point in the third.
Supporters from Egypt, or the fellow players you can say. All of them representing Egypt in this tournament. Another excellent drop will give her one more point.
Sensational from Noor Khafaji. What a drop shot that is, completely catching Akari off guard and off balance. Rushing into a 2-love lead already in this third. We've seen already when Noor gets her nose in front, very difficult to try and get there. It's an unbelievable defensive shot that allows Akari to pick up the point, forces the unforced error. Brilliant from Akari, picks that up within inches off the ground.
Probably one of the best pickups you'll see. In response, got a point as well. Now she's looking to dominate. Changed the manner in which she's playing. Got little aggressive now in the shot selection.
Nicely done again. Moves forward. Oh, she was caught off balance there. Noor drops it, picks it up very well. Surely now Noor takes the point. Opens up a 2-point lead. Brilliant from the number 1 seed from Egypt. Noor Khafaji using her reach and the shot selection on that occasion. Once again, spot on. Again, the backhand. So much power there from Noor Khafaji. Akari has stayed in this. Oh, it's a brilliant pickup there. That should be that. Noor takes the point again on that occasion. One to Noor here. And following the similar vein of the first game here, where Noor, once she takes that, she opens up a bit of a lead. It's very difficult for Akari to try and come back here, but Akari will be looking to respond.
This margin of error really less against Noor once she's having that lead. Chances as well at the same time of making a comeback. Excellent rally. This is turning out to be a few excellent drops back to back.
Oh, pickup that was. Well, she was forced deep there, but Akari puts the pressure on Noor Khafaji. Excellent work there from the Japanese international here. 2-4 here, serving the 2-point deficit.
Now that's a call that will be made by ref.
3-4.
And it's a 3-4 now. It's the point given to Akari. She's cut down the lead. Only a difference of 1 point now.
Good response here from Akari. Almost learning from her mistakes in the first game.
Out.
Ooh, that will be called out.
And out.
Opens up a 2-point lead again. Here is Noor Khafaji. 5-3 here for the number 1 seed. Ranked 81st in March 2025. Shows you the caliber of player that she is. 81 in the world is absolutely no joke here. Shows you the quality of player. Brilliant pickup there, but it just hits the tin.
And out. 4-5.
And Akari takes the point.
It's getting really close. We were talking about this round becoming very important because already it's 1-1 in this match. Whoever wins it will have an upper hand in the upcoming round. Continues to play.
Pick up there from Akari, a bit hurried, and Noor can't get there. And for all the great work that Noor has had to do, shows you the quality of the drop shot there from Akari Midorikawa. Now level at 5 apiece here. Well, this third game has really caught on fire. Absolutely nothing to separate these two brilliant athletes. She'll take the point again. This is Great work
5.
from the Japanese international. 6-5 now the lead. She's completely trying to turn this game around on its head.
As for a comeback, it is. Excellent pickup. And probably was not
And out. 6 all.
exactly a pickup there. 6 all. You just got the clarity there. Looked as if she has played that shot on time, but again, I think difference of split second there.
It was a fantastic effort nonetheless to get there. Forehand cross court hammers that backhand. Brilliant pickup from Akari. Ooh, there's a chance there for Akari, and she'll feel that is an unforced error. And Noor Kafaju, the first time really, just shows off her emotion. She knows that's a big point here. 7-6 for the number 1 seed. It was a dominant day for Egypt yesterday. We have 4 semi-finalists representing the great country of Egypt. Shows you how brilliant they have been in this tournament. Akari trying to fly the Japanese flag high. Oh, brilliant pickup again. Just about stays in there. Slams that again. Backhand is brilliantly picked up again. This is a magnificent rally. Look at the amount of court coverage these two have been doing there. Akari has shown immense play. Oh my word. Well, Akari covered pretty much the entire court in that rally. Every inch of that. That is quite special from Akari, and that was just inches over the tin there. Magnificent from Akari Midorikawa.
What a way to win the point. And I think that's the difference between these two players. The agility that Akari has clearly makes the difference again.
Down.
Wonderful shot played.
8-7.
8-7 now, the equation.
Well, Akari now serving at 8-7. She seems to have the upper hand here, and my word, she has done some unbelievable court coverage already, and that's a swift point
And out.
in favor of
8
Noor.
all.
And she's just been a bit passive, hasn't she, in this game? But full credit to Akari Midorikawa for the way that she's fought back. And once again, they've found absolutely nothing to separate these two tremendous athletes.
Really good in terms of the backhand there. She hasn't missed out on any occasion, but this time she does. Hits the
9-8.
tin, and now it's Noor with the lead of a point.
And there was a chance there on the forehand. It's an unforced error from Akari Midorikawa. And now serving with a 9-8 slender advantage. Oh, and make that 10-8.
10-8.
And now Noor Kafaji has got 2 game points here to re-establish a 1 game lead here. Brilliant stuff as Noor serves at 10-8.
Lost the momentum at a very crucial time, very delicate situation for Akari.
Oh, what a pickup that is from Noor.
Down.
Had to go deep, and Noor takes the game. 11-8 for Noor Kafaji. Well, she was a bit on the back foot throughout this game, but she just shows her class towards the end of the game. 11-8 for the number 1 seed in the third. As we will head to the fourth, it is do or die for Akari Midorikawa for a spot in the finals, as Noor Kafaji is just a game away from entering the finals of the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-26. Coming to you live from the Savai Mansingh Stadium in Jaipur. Once again, a huge shout out to our partners who's made this tournament possible, especially the Squash Rackets Federation of India, the Rajasthan High Performance Sports Training and Rehabilitation Center, The Whole Truth, and the PSA World Tour. And a special shout out to Surbhi Mishra and all the supporting teams behind the scenes. Their efforts has made this tournament a huge success. As we look at the highlights of the third game, well, we saw Akari covering so much ground in that third game. Will that take an effect in the fourth? We'll have to wait and see, haven't we, Ritik?
Yes, and Akari was the one who was leading till the very last moment.
Play will resume.
But if you
60
take out the
seconds.
last 1 minute, it was Akari who dominated the entire game. But yes, in that last 2 to 3 minutes, it was Noor who made a brilliant comeback. And that's again the conversation that's going on there between the coach and the player regarding what should have been done.
Yeah, spot on there. Might have just given a few tweaks and how she can improve in the fourth rather. Akari has to win the next game to stay alive in the semi-finals. Otherwise, it's the first seed, Noor Kafaji from Egypt. We'll find ourselves in the finals
Play will
tomorrow.
resume in 30 seconds.
Well, the winner of this contest will face the winner of the number 4th seed, Goji Juan from Malaysia, and the number 5 seed from India, Tanvi Khanna, as that action, that game,
15
take on
seconds.
later on this evening.
Players on the court.
We've got the men's semi-finals next after this between Yasin Shodi, number 1 seed from Egypt, taking on his fellow countryman Saif Rafai. This matter still has, I think, a few more twists. It's not going to be as straightforward as we've seen. We've seen the high quality from both these players, really. Akari Midori Kawa, he'll be looking for a response here. As Noor Kafaji, who's serving in the 4th game. Just a game away from a spot in the finals here. Noor to serve. Nice pick up there. Oh, the forehand is low. Akari takes the early lead.
She'll be looking to get this round and take this into the 5th round. As both the players again gets another point. Taking a lead here, Akari.
Brilliant backhand there. Just died down on Noor on that occasion. No chance for the pickup. Really good timing on that. Again, brilliant from Akari. Well, she has clearly responded here in the perfect fashion.
Please don't coach. I'm watching. Do not do, you're doing gestures. Do not do it again. 3 love.
Akari has started this game perfectly. 3-0. Just the start that she was looking for. Looking to take this game to the 5th. Both these players had relatively comfortable quarterfinals, winning it in 3 games. This one we fully expected to go to the distance. Look at Akari's court coverage again. It's magnificent. Oh, she has to go around. No chance there for Akari, and Noor picks up her first.
In terms of agility, we have seen Akari being probably really quick. But in terms of skill level, it's Noor who has find ways to enter back in this game again and again. Cuts down the lead.
4-1. Correction. 2-3.
There you have it, Noor Kafaji taking back-to-back points here. Sitting at 2-3 now. Akari had started perfectly with a 3-0 lead here. Was hoping to have a comfortable game, but Noor having absolutely none of that. Backhand slice is good. Oh, what a pickup again that is from Akari. Backhand is drilled, and another sensational pickup. Oh, that is great disguise on the backhand there from Noor Kafaji. Back level at 3 apiece.
Excellent with the shots. Excellent with the planning there and execution.
Akari drives that forehand. Again, looking to just pick that up. Laying it right on the fine margins here. And he just kisses the side wall on that occasion. That's another good pickup there. Really hurried on Noor. Nice adjustment there. Another sensational backhand pickup there from Akari Midori Kawa. Oh, the boast is magnificent.
4-3.
Wow, that is a clever shot there from Noor Kafaji. Completely wrong footing Akari on that occasion.
And now for the first time, Akari, she's looking slightly tired as well. Picks it up nicely. Goes for the backhand. Again, another drop. This time a boost. Goes in the gap, and it's another point for Noor Kafaji. She gets the lead now.
Well, that's 5 in a row here for Noor Kafaji. Remember, she was 3-0 down in this 4th game, and that's 5 on the bounce here. Akari has not just handed back the advantage, it's now Noor with the advantage. Oh, it's again sensational. The backhand slice is a thing of beauty. Well, Noor Kafaji is pulling out all the shots here in the spot. Try and get into the finals. 6-3 now, Noor Kafaji. Akari again caught on the back foot, stays in it. Oh, the backhand again is just brilliant. Well, Akari has had to cover so much ground in this match. And there's just full credit to the way Noor Kafaji's touch and timing has taken place here. 7-3. Sensational from Noor Kafaji. She's down 3-0 and she's got 7 in a row here, giving absolutely no chance to Akari to try and find a way back. The Japanese continues to battle, and she will take that point, finally stemming the flow here. A 7-point swing has been immediately just cut down now. Akari now serving at 4-7. Noor's backhand is well executed. The forehand is well picked up, just about stays in it. Noor players testing the boundaries off the court. That's brilliant again from Noor. Well, some of the drop shots he's playing is just a thing of beauty. Look at this. No chance there for the athletic and agility-filled Akari Midorikawa. 8-4 here. Noor 3 points away from a spot in the finals. Slams that nicely. Good drive, and well, Noor with a curious decision there to try and hit that on the volley. So just hurried down on her. And Akari now cuts the lead down to 3. The margin of error declining with every point. So clever again from Noor.
Goes to Kapagi. And out. 9-5.
And there you have it. The point goes to Noor Kafaji, and Akari now has to pick up the next few points. Noor 2 points away from the final. Oh, what a pickup. That is magnificent work, but she can't recover.
And out.
It's Akari this time who puts the pressure. This was a brilliant pickup there from Noor Kafaji. She had absolutely no right to get there, but she couldn't recover in time. And now Akari's got 3 points to try and claw back here. Sensational backhand there. Nicely done. Slams that forehand, and she couldn't get the return in play. And now Noor Kafaji has got 4 match points. Serving at 10-6. Akari trying to stay in this. Noor a point away from the final. Backhand volley is good. Akari somehow picks that up. Noor looking to finish this off as quickly as possible, and she has. It's the number 1 seed, Noor Kafaji, who will play the finals of the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-26. And what a commanding performance it is from this number 1 seed from Egypt. 11-6, 7-11, 11-8 and 11-6. Remarkable performance from the number 1 seed from Egypt, Noor Kafaji, into the finals. Commiserations to Akari Midorikawa, who gave it her absolute all throughout the HCL Squash India Tour 25-26. Well, her journey ends in the semi-finals, and it's Noor Kafaji who will play the finals. The semi-final where we fully expected fireworks, and that's exactly what we got. And Noor Kafaji doing her very best and put on some show here. You see the amount of ground that Akari Midorikawa had to cover throughout the match. Just shows you the confidence and the level at which Noor Kafaji was playing at this afternoon. Some of the drop shots was just a thing of beauty, as we'll take you very shortly for the post-match presentation where Noor awaits.
We have with us here Noor Khafaji from Egypt, one of the best players in the world. Again, congratulations on the win. You're the first player to qualify for the semi-finals, first player to qualify for the finals. How's the feeling right now?
I mean, it feels amazing to play the final here in this 9K. Yeah, it's amazing.
Just before entering into the game, what are the thoughts as an athlete? You are entering into the game, this tournament has gone well for you. Just give us some insight on the thoughts that you have before entering into the field.
I would say I played her like a few times before. I even played her in the British Open, like when we were juniors. So I knew how she played. I knew she's really fast and like she's got some pretty trick stuff to put on the court. So I was like preparing myself physically as well, and yeah, that's all I guess.
Just talking about the agility, the intensity was really high, went till the fourth round. And again, intensity, probably one of the best matches we have seen. Yesterday in the conversation when we were having, you mentioned Akari. Again, in the semi-finals right now, who are you expecting to be in the finals?
I think I'm gonna say Tanvi. She's a pretty good player. She beat one of our Egyptian players yesterday. They've had a really tough battle yesterday. So I think she's playing really nice and she's got pretty nice backhand shots. And yeah, I think she's the better player today, to be honest. And yeah, that's it.
Congratulations and all the best for the finals. Thank you. So that's one of the first players to qualify for the finals in women, Noor Khafaji from Egypt. We are coming up with another exciting match your way. Yasin Shodi is going to take on Saif Rafai, both the players from Egypt. Stay tuned for live action.
Fantastic semi-finals between Noor Khafaji and Akari Midori Kawa. We have another blockbuster clash coming up here as the number 1 seed, Yasin Shodi, in the men's division from Egypt, takes on his fellow countryman, the unseeded Saif Rafai. Well, Yasin Shodi was dominant in his quarterfinal clash against Naoki Hayashi, winning that 11-2, 11-6, 11-5 in quite remarkable fashion there. Saif Rafai on the other end, well, he was the underdog in his quarterfinal clash against the 4th seed from Malaysia, Darren Pragasam, and he took that in an epic 5-game thriller. Finds himself in the semi-finals here, once again as an underdog, as he takes on the number 1 seed, Yasin Shodi. I spoke to Saif Rafai before the game. He was in a confident mood, but he knew exactly what he's up against. Yasin Shodi, 102 ranked as of June 2025. Shows you the caliber of player that he is in the world stage, and he'll be looking to find his way into this final. As we'll show you some of the highlights from their quarter-final clash as the 2 semi-finalists are ready to go into action. Well, this was Yasin Shodi, the number 1 seed, against Naoki Hayashi. We saw some quite remarkable shots throughout as he kept the pressure on the Japanese international. No real chance for Naoki at any point as Yasin put on quite the clinic in the quarterfinal. See the quality that Yasin has shown, and that's why he is the number 1 seed in the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-26 in the men's contest. And this one was a fiery contest between Saif Rafai and Darren Pragasam. It went the distance. Saif Rafai ultimately took that 11-3, 5-11, 11-13, 11-2 and 11-3. It was a sensational comeback from Saif Rafai, being 2-1 down, and the dominance that he showed in the 4th and 5th was sensational. Well, we're all but set for the start of the first men's semi-finals here at the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-26. It's Saif Rafai in red, serving to Yasin Shodi, receiving in purple. Here we go. Oh, on the back foot immediately. Saif Rafai takes the first point. Well, Saif will have acknowledged that he would have to play pretty much the perfect game if he is to try and topple the first seed here. Easier said than done. He's got the reach advantage against the number 1 seed, Yasin Shodi. Well, there is a reason he is the number 1 seed. A cut above the rest. Brilliant backhand there. Sef does somehow to recover. And the Sef has to look to play on the positive here. He cannot allow the game to go away from him. He knows that the pressure will be on Yasin Shodhi. He is the number 1 seed. He's expected to win. Sef Rifai can go out there, play with confidence, express himself, and even find a spot in the final. Nice backhand there from the number 1 seed, Yasin Shodhi. And Sef trying to be as precise as possible. Goes cross-court on that occasion. Nicely done there. Pick up from Yasin is a thing of beauty, and Sef responds with the pick up of his own. Slams that backhand. Yeah, these two are really hitting the absolute coat of the ball here. And a great rally this early on here. This is a sign of things to come. This is going to be an epic here, and a bit of tentative play there from Sef Rifai, and Yasin Shodhi takes his first point. Quite brilliant rally there early on in this first game. Level at 1 apiece now. Oh, it's clever, but the pickup is even better there from Sef. Yasin Shodhi putting the pressure there, and he's wrapped that point swiftly here. Back-to-back points for the number 1 seed, Yasin. And this is where Sef will have to be careful. He cannot allow Sef to run into some sort of a healthy lead here. Sef has to continue to battle. Brilliant, oh, outstanding reflexes, but that forehand crashed against the tin. Unfortunate there. But you can see there, brilliant reaction time shown. Just a shot a couple of inches away. And it's Yasin who's been confident, and he's dictating the pace of this first game so far. And it's nicely done there. Hammers that cross court. Good shot again. It's nicely done. Sef somehow gets there first. Brilliantly done, but he can't recover in time. And Yasin Shodhi is just starting to flex his muscles now. 4-1 to the number 1 seed. Yasin serving at 4-1 here, and this is where Sef Rifai has to be careful. He cannot try and allow Yasin to open up a massive lead here, and it just feels futile. Instead, he has to keep battling. Nice drop shot there. The pickup is even better. So waiting for it. Again, the cross court from Yasin is really good. Sef staying in this game. Very delicate backhand, well picked up there. Again goes cross court. Nice anticipation there from Sef Rifai, and oh, Sef. Absolutely. I mean, hailing from the same country, Sef Rifai knows exactly what Yasin Shodhi is about. He would have seen him throughout the age groups. He would have kept an eye on Yasin's progress, as he is one of their top players here. So make sure that he doesn't allow the number 1 seed to run away here. To his credit, he's really battled in this first game. Good pick up there, fantastic shot. Great anticipation there from Sef. He waits for that backhand. That's very clever ball shot there. Again, the pickup and the agility shown there from the number 1 seed is brilliant. Somehow stays within the bounds. Clever drop shot, well picked up. This is an outstanding point already. We've seen already an epic rally. Oh, again, well, Sef can go forward. He decided to play that on the back foot almost. And that's why they collide here. And Yasin has pretty much indicated that the ball was in front of him. But instead, another infringement.
Yes, I think Sef was worried that in that range when he plays that shot, probably the chances are there to hit Yasin. I think even the ref agrees with it. But this has happened twice now.
Yep, it has. They have kept an eye on each other, played each other on multiple occasions. Another clever pickup there. Can Yasin get there first? He can. Looking to hit that forward. Might have just gone again, and this is good from Sef Rifai. He has not been overawed by the situation here, Ritik. Facing the number 1 seed, he has given it a good go so far.
He's someone who remains really calm, really stays in the zone, and that's something that's really fascinating as a player. Even yesterday, if you remember the kind of rounds he had against Darren, really tested his mental resilience.
That was one of the most entertaining clashes in the quarterfinals, where Seth really had to pull out all the stops. Down 2-1 from the game 3-2 in dominant fashion at the end. I feel that he belongs here, and if he can uproot the number 1 seed, that will do his confidence his world of good here. And another top rally this from these two, really testing each other. Backhand is good, the pickup, well, that would have been just within inches there. Yasin Shodhi will claim the point. Again, the backhand was good, and he just about got there first. 5-3 the lead here for the number 1 seed.
I think this is going to be a match where we are going to see a lot of rallies. Looking at how Saif plays, he looks to tire the opponent out. But Yasin also is really clever. And as you rightly mentioned, both of them have played a lot of squash together.
Oh, it just hits the tin there. There was an opportunity for Saif to bring that to a point. Instead, it's Yasin Shodhi with a 3-point advantage here. And how critical will that unforced error be from Saif Rafai? Yasin serving at 6-3 now. Knowing that he wants to set the tone early on. He'll know that he's in a fight here, Ritik.
Definitely. And we have seen both the players, especially Saif, having that ability of bounce back in very crucial moments of the game. Yasin had a one-sided victory yesterday. On the opposite was the case of Saif. Again, as we were talking about rallies, another one coming up.
Superb rally this again. My word, they're playing some brilliant squash here. And the court coverage all across here. Nicely sliced, stays low, and that's so clever from Yasin Shodhi. Hits that with real slice and power. No chance for Saif to recover. (7-3) for the number 1 seed. Again, the pickup was very good. On the backhand too, within inches really. The forehand slice is well executed. Good pickup there. Again, look at the coverage. There he goes around Saif Rafai. Gets there in time. Executes the drop shot to perfection. Well, now we are seeing exactly why he is the number 1 seed. A 5-point gap. 3 points away from the first. This court coverage is absolutely ridiculous here. The way that he hangs around the court. Almost has an extra second to pick his shot. Saif does well somehow to stay in it. Good recovery there from him. Oh, good backhand there. Applauded by Yasin Shodhi. Shows you the quality of backhand that was from Saif Rafai.
Yasin Shodhi having really tough competition here. Still maintaining that lead, 8-4. Really looking to make that lead substantial now. Yeah, excellent with the trick shots. Few of the trick shots he has played, especially near the 10 line. Impossible for the opponent player to pick it up.
Again, it's so precise, really. He's finding those corners. Saif trying to dictate the tempo here. Easier said than done. Good backhand. Again, it's Saif has the opportunity to try and hit that back forehand, really. Yasin Shodhi is not happy with that decision. He felt that, once again, Saif has the complete forward court there to go and attack. Bit of a collision there. I think that was called let, was it? Hammers that on the volley. Nice drop shot. Again, right in the corner. Nicely done here. And goes across. Nicely done once again from Yasin Shodhi. Stays in it. That's a great point there for Saif Rafai. Another long rally this. Well, these two Egyptians are giving it their absolute all here. What a game this has been already. It's 8-5. Saif Rifai staying in this contest here.
And that's the moment where he normally makes a comeback, even if you remember the games that he played yesterday. In the middle half. Responds really well. Like an excellent pick up there.
Outstanding reflexes, really. Marvelous. Absolutely brilliant. Cross. Stays in it somehow. Well, a bit tentative. An opportunity to drill that forehand he does. Backhand nicely played. These two players are using all areas of the court. That's a big, big point there for Saif Rifai. Cuts the lead down to just 2. This is a very good comeback this from the unseeded Egyptian. Well, he knows that he will be under pressure. Down 8-4. Could have very easily slipped away from his fingers. Instead, he's putting in a good fight back here.
I think that's something that was expected out of Saif. The first few moments looked like Yasin is dominating, but now, as we enter into the middle half of this round, it's Saif who's making a comeback. Just trying to snatch the momentum back from Yasin.
Saif on the back foot, using his reach advantage, gets there first. And he's looking to put the pressure on Yasin Shodhi here. Letting the number 1 seed have it all his way, and that time Yasin with a quick hand of apology, and Saif cannot believe that. You can see Yasin quickly had his hand up.
Hand out 9-6.
Point goes to Yasin Shodhi instead, and now 2 away here from picking up the first game. Backhand cross court there from Yasin Shodhi. Oh, it's just about caught the line on that occasion. Shodhi again trying to put the pressure. That's a good forehand there from Saif Rifai.
Hand out 7-9.
Slices that nicely with the power. Stays in it.
Excellent comeback it is. Still the difference of 2 points. Definitely it can go anyway. And if Saif wins this round, definitely you can say that is something no one would have expected. He's cutting down the difference. Now only 1 point difference left.
Brilliant from Saif again. Just dies down on Yasin Shodhi on that occasion. Saif showing great mental resilience here. Fantastic character. Again, drills that nicely. Goes cross on that occasion. Again having to battle. Saif putting the pressure on here. He has not been overawed by the situation whatsoever. Oh, that might have just caught the tin. Instead, it's just over. Those are the fine margins that we talk about. It could have very easily been a... Instead, he's got a couple of game points here, the number 1 seed. Serving at 10-8. What an epic game this has been, Ritik. They have really tested each other so far. And again, Saif asked the question, gets the reward.
I think that's the safety stroke, because probably you were expecting Yasin to be in the way. Had he played that shot, chances were there that it might have hit Yasin. And that's the reason why it is given not a stroke, I think probably a let.
Let indeed. Stays in, it's still 2 game points. Yasin Shodhi, good pick up there from Saif, somehow stays in it. Backhand is good. Quite remarkable rally again. These two have really been at each other's throats here since the first point. Reflex, and there's no time there as he crashes that into the tin. And the number 1 seed from Egypt, Yasin Shodhi, takes the first game, 11-8. Well, Saif Rifai can take a lot of encouragement, Ritik, from the way that he played in this first game. He really gave it a good go. But now he has to try and find that extra gear and find this way to try and take the second game.
Yes, a hard-fought contest between both the players, between Yasin and Saif. There were a few areas where I think Saif missed out, but against Yasin, you always expected him to win. But especially looking at how this round went on, I think Saif will not be disappointed by himself. Yasin, on the other side, was the favourite and wins the first round. That was... Again, a few of the shots played by both the players. Yasin was exceptional in the first half. Then in the middle half, it was Saif who made a comeback. There were few strokes as well, safety strokes that were given. But in the end, in the crucial time, Yasin capitalized.
Play will resume in 60 seconds.
Yasin Shodhi picking up the first game.
Play will resume in 30
Taking the first
seconds.
game, Yasin Shodhi. You will know that job still not done. So FFI will be looking to respond here as quickly as possible. He has shown that he can very much compete against the number 1
15
seed.
seconds.
Can he pull off an upset? But for that to happen, he'll have to try and pick up the second game as quickly as possible here. Easier said than done against Yasin Shodhi, who had a few difficulties but rode the challenges very well to win that first game.
Short elite, 1 game to now. Excuse me, towel is not allowed. Towel is not allowed.
About to start the second round. Yasin winning the previous one. For all the viewers who have joined us, Noor Khafaji already qualifying for the finals and defeating Akari in that crucial match. Went till the 4th round. And again, now we are in the first men's semi-final. Yasin Shodhi winning the first round. Saif Rafai gave him a tough fight. Now as we have just started the second round, will be interesting to see who maintains the lead.
Again, these two following suit from that first game, really immediately at each other. Good rally again. This has been long, lengthy rallies, and that will really test the stamina of these two. Haven't been quick points. There haven't been easy points here for either one of these players. Again, the pickup is very good there, and no chance for Saif Rafai on that occasion. 2-0 for Yasin Shodhi, and this is where Saif Rafai has to be careful. Has to try and get those points as quickly as possible, knowing that once Yasin Shodhi just opens up a lead,
Excellent contest between these two players. Hits the 10. It's 1-1 now.
Hand out, 1 all.
And that's how Saif has always ensured that Yasin is never running too ahead of him. And that's why this contest has become so exciting, so entertaining for all the viewers.
spot on there. He's getting a taste of high quality squash in front of us here. After this, we've still got 2 more semi-finals to take place here. Action far from over. The HCL Squash India Tour 2025-26 live at the Savai Mansingh Stadium in Jaipur, and that back shot just catches the tin on that. Just let a look at the backhand here. Ooh, that was so close. Saif will take the advantage to 2-1 side.
Yes, hits the 10. Probably in the first round, that's something that we saw a lot, a few of the shots coming in when Yasin was trying to use the backhand, going for a drop. This time gets it right, but excellent pickup in response. Again misses out, or this time I think he has not missed out, to be honest. He has got it right, extremely right there. Just over the 10 and got a point.
Backhand there from Saif. From Yasin rather was perfect. Oh, they get in each other's way on that occasion. Quick hand of apology.
2 all.
That point will be played again. It was really swift. These two players are having to play at such a high tempo here. There's been absolutely no rest, no quick points, nothing given away by either one of these players. They've been very deliberate, very precise. Yasin does very good there on that occasion. Stays on this point. Another epic rally transpiring in front of us here. Drop shot is very well picked up. Goes for the high lob there. Playing that on the rally. Again smashes that into the tin. Unforced error there from Saif Rafai.
Just looking to go for a drop on that occasion. Just goes onto the tin line.
That slice attempt from Saif Rafai. You can see what he's trying to do there with that bow shot. Use the side wall to his advantage. Just take the pace off. Oh, he somehow gets there, but he can't get enough purchase on that forehand. And it's Saif Rafai who's just starting to put the pressure on the number 1 seed here.
He's almost got it right. That shot there.
Level at 3 apiece now. Cracking backhand there. He tries to go across. Slams that forehand nicely. Keeps alive. This is another top rally from the two players from Egypt here. Magnificent squash on display. Trying to almost read each other. Trying to anticipate what's going to happen here, but there's very little reaction time on offer here. Somehow keeps that in the lane. Oh, couldn't get there, and having got there, Saif would be a bit disappointed. He couldn't get the connection on it, and it's a slender lead here for Yasin Shodhi.
Yes, these are the shots sometimes when you miss out. Slightly more frustrated. If you miss out on a good shot, probably it's acceptable. But especially giving away the points in such fashion really frustrates you as a player. Someone who likes to have a long rally. Saif normally is not someone who goes with trick shots very early. On the opposite, it's Yasin who tries everything out initially.
5-3.
5-3 is the scoreline now.
Yasin now with the lead. This is dangerous territory here for Saif Rafai. They really have tested each other here. Well, Yasin would have known that this wouldn't have been an easy game, but he's trying to make light work of this so far. But he is being tested on every point there. That is such a precise backhand. Drops that just over the tin. Keeps low. No chance there for Saif.
Will be looking to make a comeback. That's the time where he made a comeback in the first round. During this phase, hits the tin, gets the point. Is that the breaking point of the momentum? Let's have a look once more. Trying to go for the backhand. Just hits the tin.
Again, it was a regulation backhand. Someone of the quality of Yasin Shodhi. Talked about lack of unforced errors in this match. Pick up there again. The reaction time from Yasin Shodhi is brilliant, really. Flattens that forehand. Sure that he stays in pocket here against Saif. Is forced to play on the back court here. Trying to do a lot of movement. There's Yasin who is controlling the tempo of this point. Saif on the back foot, but still playing some very good shots. This is an opportunity again. Yes, good anticipation there from Saif Rafai. Backhand has been well intercepted there. Again, a lengthy rally here. Oh, there was a chance there, and having got this, Yasin will be a touch disappointed that he couldn't take advantage. Good shot there, takes the winner.
Especially the elevation there. Saif always wanted to hit that flat, and once it reflected off the wall, there was never a chance for Yasin to pick that up because of the lack of elevation. But that's the point we were trying to make. Normally Saif tries to make a comeback in the middle half. He again is on the verge of doing that. Already cut down the lead by some distance.
Backhand is well placed. This is a crucial point here. It's an opportunity for Saif Rafai to draw level after Yasin Shodhi was just trying to open up the lead here. Well, Saif knows at that point was quickly claimed that. There's a bit of a disagreement here. Let's have a look. Don't see the problem there.
I think Saif was
Should have been
mentioning.
Yasin's, yep.
Saif was mentioning that it has hit the tin. The call was there that it's fine from the ref.
Yep, good call there from the ref. Yasin now with the 2-point lead. Ooh, there's another quality shot there from Yasin Shodhi. Gets that again very precise into the corner. No chance for even the excellent defense of Saif Rafai to get there. Now a 3-point lead for the number 1 seed.
It's in a similar fashion. Saif got the point, playing that previous shot. Another one. This time probably it has hit the tin, so that's the reason why Saif will be getting the point. Difference of 2 points. And it can be crucial because if you look at the scoreline in the first round, it was 11-8. So not a huge difference, but an impactful one.
Both players using power on this rally early on. Now the delicacy starts. Forehand there from Yasin, playing that as late as possible. Catch Saif Rafai off balance, off guard here. Both players trying to outwit each other on the squash court. It's magnificent. Good anticipation there from Saif Rafai. Waits on it. The backhand is so good from Yasin. Somehow has to pick that up. Another monstrous rally this. Both players not giving each other an inch whatsoever. Oh, there was a chance there. Well, that is an infringement. You can see that occasion he stays in it. Well, Yasin felt that that could have been the game. Instead it is called as let, and we play that point again. Good point there for Saif Rafai. A swift point too. He has to do that 3 more times really to stay in this contest. And if Yasin Shodhi opens up to 2-game advantage, it's like a monumental mountain to climb for Saif Rafai.
Especially against a player like Yasin. Against whom margin of error is extremely low.
Wow, what a pickup that was. Oh, he couldn't get that over. And it's Yasin Shodhi who takes the second game, 11-7. Well, the number 1 seed from Egypt is just showcasing his class here at the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-26. 11-8, 11-7. And now it's all up to Saif Rafai to try and draw level back, or else it's going to be Yasin Shodhi. If he takes the next game, will wrap things up and find his way into the final, where either Ravindra Laksari or Mohammad Gohar awaits. Well, this is where Saif Rafai has to really step it up now. He's played some outstanding squash, to be fair, but he's just been up against a real force in Yasin Shodhi.
As rightly mentioned, first round 11-9, second 11-7. It's getting better and better if you talk about Yasin. And so far what we have seen of Yasin, none of his matches have gone till the 4th round. So that's the advantage, that's the confidence he'll be coming in with the 3rd round. Whenever he has walked in to the court and playing the 3rd round, he's won most of his games. But again, in terms of experience, probably you expect Yasin is the one who has more. And this was the drop shot, how he started this round. And since then, I mean, these are the areas he quickly adapts to. Or the places the opponent feels weak. And that's the difference between a player who has more experience than someone who is slightly newer. And I think I was having this conversation yesterday in the interview. Yasin was really helpful in the way he mentioned about what's the talent, how skillful Saif is. And same was the case when I spoke to Saif. And Saif clearly mentioned he's an inspiration. He's one of the best players from Egypt. We'd love to face him in the semi-finals. So that's the kind of mutual respect both the players come from. But again, the intensity in this match, the quality, both at the highest level. At this moment, it's Yasin Shodhi who have won both the games. Not by a very big margin, but by decent margins, you can say. 11-9, 11-7 still is the scoreline. Confidence and the momentum with Yasin.
Again, the start of the 3rd here. Saif Rafai now is back to his wall. He has to come out fighting like a caged animal now. He has to throw absolutely everything that he has at the number 1 seed here.
Easier said than done. He has played, to his credit, some excellent squash. It's just been those fine margins that's gone the number 1 seeds way. Again, a brilliant drop shot there from Yasin. What a rally this is first up already. It's been the theme throughout this game. Again, he drops that perfectly. And it's Yasin Shodhi who begins the third in similar vein here. 2-0 already the lead. He's quickly pouncing on the advantage. Saif Rifai very much on the back foot here. 2 games down, 2-0 down in the third.
Someone who takes the advantage of momentum really well. That's what we witnessed in the previous game as well. Again, string of drop shots. And the last time, I think it was Yasin who missed out. Saif will get the point. Let's have a look at it once more. Excellent response was there from Saif.
Superb drop shots being executed by both. Yasin's drop shot hitting the tin. He's gone for the aggressive lob there. Yasin waits for it and decides to just flatten that out with a lot more pace. It's these two trading big shots down here at the back of the court here. Almost nearly in the back wall here. That's how deep these two are playing, and that's when you expect the drop shots, but Saif Rifai couldn't guide that over the tin. Yasin Shodhi with a 2-point lead here.
Very clever how he has approached all the games we have seen so far. Let's stick to basics, more importantly. He's a person who is normally very high in confidence whenever you speak to him. And again, equally effective in the court. Places it again perfectly just over the tin line. 4-1 now, the score line.
Brilliant from Yasin. Yasin Shodhi has just elevated his game now. Saif is just finding it difficult to get a bit of momentum here. He's on the back foot. He's doing a lot of the chasing. He wants to try and dictate as much as possible here, but Yasin Shodhi continues to show his class. 5-1 and he's raced into the 4-point lead. Yasin Shodhi looking to make light work and finish this off in 3 games. Saif Rifai trying his best to stay in this. He needs a couple of points here. Again, it's so clever from Yasin. My word, this is just brilliant squash from the number 1 seed. It's sensational from him. Look at that. He just picks the angle. He knows exactly where his opponent is. He nails that forehand. 5-point the lead now. Pick up there from Yasin. Oh, great reflexes again to hit that on the volley. Pick that up somehow. My goodness me, it's magnificent. Well, it's Yasin Shodhi. The amount of court coverage in the short space of time.
And out 2-6.
Having got there, just infringed Saif on that occasion. It's unfortunate, but it's a point that Saif Rifai would be very happy to take here. 4-point the advantage there. Can't nail that.
3-6.
Saif serving it. That one dying down very swiftly. This is good from Saif. Down 6-1 in the third. Back-to-back points to try and stay alive here. Oh, it's another clever drop shot there from Saif Rifai.
4-6.
This is a good comeback. 3 points on the trot here for the unseeded Egyptian. Oh, again it's into the tin. What about this for a comeback here from Saif? He's playing a different brand. He's been a lot more aggressive, forcing the errors of Yasin Shodhi. And now Saif has cut it down to just a point. It looked like Yasin was going to make light work in this third game. And Saif has other ideas. Clever drop shot. Hammers that nicely. That forehand drive. Oh, it's so good there from Yasin Shodhi. Completely catches Saif Rifai off guard.
7,
2-point
5.
lead re-established here. Such a clever backhand there, perfectly angled. Great response, and he hammers that against the tin. Unfortunate end to the point there for Saif Rifai,
5.
who's just starting to open up and try and get back into this contest. Instead, Yasin Shodhi has a 3-point lead, and he's 3 points away from a spot in the finals.
Nine, 5, right side.
Looking at this moment, it's Yasin Shodhi who's going to go in the finals, the first player to qualify. Has been excellent 2 days for players from Egypt.
Superb. Again, Noor Kafaji in the final from the women's division, and Yasin Shodhi now 2 points away, clinching his spot in the final. Saif Rifai trying to do his very best to try and delay what looks like to be the inevitable here. Good drop shot. Look at that for a pickup there from Yasin. They can't do that back to back on that occasion.
Hand out. 6,
Stays in it.
9.
Good point there from Saif Rifai with the backhand. Just over the tin. Dies down in the last second here. Still staying in this contest. 3 points the deficit. Yasin still 2 points away, and that backhand is an unforced error from Saif Rifai, and now Yasin Shodhi has got 4 match points. Dominant display from the number 1 seed as he looks to wrap this up. Oh, we can't do that. It's a good drop shot there from Saif.
Always this tendency to bounce back in crucial times. We have seen Saif, a young talent coming from Egypt. Will surely be very interesting how we go up the ranks in the coming years. Still very young, but again very promising.
Spot on there. He's had a great tournament here. He's picked up some big scalps. This has been a learning curve, highest order when you come up against the first seed. The pressure is on. Yasin Shodhi has just dominated throughout here. Looks to close it out. He just about does that. Picks that up brilliantly. Stays in this. There's an opportunity, and the drop shot finishes things off. And it is Yasin Shodhi, the number 1 seed from Egypt, who heads into the finals after 11-9, 11-7, 11-7 victory against the unseeded Egyptian in Saif Rifai. Commiserations to Saif Rifai, whose tournament ends in the semi-final stage. He's had a brilliant tournament, but it is Yasin Shodhi who will find his way into the final after a dominant performance, clinching that semi-final clash by 3 games to none. Congratulations to Yasin Shodhi. We'll see him in the final tomorrow. Clinical performance from the 2 Egyptian number 1 seed. First by Noor Kafaji, and now Yasin Shodhi. Well, both games have gone in really quick time. The action has really flown by swiftly. Excellent game filled with lengthy rallies. Both players taking each other to the limit on those points. Every time, with a bit of pressure there, Yasin Shodhi just eased into it and made sure that he could get that point and keep that distance away. Perfect performance from Yasin Shodhi, winning his quarterfinals by 3 games to none and winning his semi-finals in the same vein. Perfection on the squash court from the number 1 seed, Yasin Shodhi. He treated some of the shots with power, and he finished it off with the deftest of drop shots. Good sportsmanship between the 2 Egyptians, as we will bring you the presentation very shortly in the 3rd semi-final between Goji Juan from Malaysia and Tanvi Khanna from India up next.
Season Khanna, please report to court 2.
We have with us Yashin Shodhi, the Egyptian player who has just qualified for the finals of HCL Squash India Tour. Congratulations on the win. Just talking about the finals, I want to go to slightly back in the earlier days. What are the challenges you faced as a kid growing in Egypt? And before reaching to this level, what are the weaknesses, what are the challenges you faced in your entire journey?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Sure. I wanted to ask you, what are the challenges you faced while growing up, falling in love with the sport? Before reaching to this level, what are the areas you worked on?
Well, in Egypt, it's really hard because there are a lot of good juniors, so it's really competitive coming up. So, but I think the level that we have make us like more confident with other players out of Egypt. Yeah.
Also wanted to talk to you about the same point, how sport is perceived in Egypt, because we have seen a lot of good players in squash comes up from the region you come. How the sport is entirely perceived in Egypt? Is it loved?
Yeah, it's really loved in Egypt. I think it started with Ahmad Barada. He was the first Egyptian to come up, and then since then, a lot of the parents have encouraged their daughters or sons to come play the sport. So squash was really important for us in Egypt.
Clearly understood that. Also wanted to ask you about Saif Rafai. Yesterday in the interview, you clearly mentioned him that you are going to expect him in the semi-finals. Excellent match. Obviously, it went till the third round, but the intensity was really good. Any thoughts on Saif, a young talent coming up the ranks?
Yeah, of course, he's a young talent coming up. He's been a really good junior since he was a kid. So I knew it was gonna be tough, and I had to be really ready mentally. And yeah, he had a really good tournament. I told him at the end that he had a really good tournament. I think he was on the reserve list, and then somebody withdrew, so he came in, and then he won all of the seeded players coming up. So yeah, it was really tough for him.
Last question, who are you expecting to be in the finals tomorrow?
I hope Muhammad Gour, the Egyptian. Yeah.
Congratulations on the win. Congratulations. And that's the first men's player to qualify, Yashin Shodhi, in the finals of HCL Squash India Tour. Second semi-finals of women's coming up. Tanvi Khanna is going to take on Goji Zhuang from Japan. From Malaysia, beg your pardon. Stay tuned for live action. Thank you.
Robert set for the third semi-finals will take place shortly. The HCL Squash India Tour 2025-2026 coming to you live from the Savai Mansingh Stadium in Jaipur. We've seen two quality semi-finals already, with Noor Kafaji from Egypt beating Akari Midorikawa from Japan in 4 games, and Yashin Shodhi beating his fellow countryman Saif Rafai in 3 games. So the two Egyptian first seeds find themselves in the finals tomorrow. Up next we've got Goji Zhuang, the number 4 seed from Malaysia, taking on the number 5 seed from India, Tanvi Khanna. There you have it. It's the two athletes warm up. Well, they've had quite difficult moments throughout their quarter-finals. Goji Zhuang suffered that left ankle injury in a clash, as we'll bring you some of their highlights in their quarter-final clashes. Go Juan was up against the number 6 seed in Anjali Semwal. And full credit to Go Juan after suffering that left ankle injury. And there you had, there was that injury, and it just seemed that Go Juan wouldn't be able to continue. But instead we saw Go Juan pull out a top performance, shaking off that ankle injury and being near perfect on the court there, winning that by 3 games to 1. And on the other end, we've got Tanvi Khanna. She played against the number 2 seed, Menna Walid from Egypt. Everybody expecting Menna Walid probably win that game. It was Tanvi Khanna who took that in 5 in an epic quarter-finals. As Tanvi Khanna, the only one flying the Indian flag here in the semi-finals of the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-2026.
HCL Squash India 2-1.
Go Juan is in all black and Tanvi Khanna is in blue and black.
India to serve.
Both players seeded 4 and 5. Go Juan 4, Tanvi Khanna 5, and we're all set for a cracking semi-finals here. Tanvi to serve. And we're going to have to see how that left ankle plays out for Go Juan. I spoke to her just before the game, asked her about her fitness. She said that the ankle feels good, although it's a bit swollen. She will have to test that out as much as possible. She is moving a lot better now. Saw her in the warm-ups. She was hitting the ball and moving on the court nicely, and Tanvi would have identified that she's the more experienced player here. Tanvi Khanna ranked 69th in the world in September 2023. Picked up the gold in the singles in the 2019 South Asian Games in Nepal. He is fully aware and very much used to picking up silverware at the end of the tournaments. Now she's got her work cut out. And the winner of this will face the number 1 seed, Noor Kafaji, who's been absolutely brilliant. Immediately 1-1 here, and Tanvi Khanna, that has been called let. Another opportunity here for serve.
2-1.
And it was
2-1.
Yep, Tanvi just confirming. 2-1 status for her. Serving with the backhand slice. Great adjustment there from Tanvi Khanna. Just opens up the racket in the far corner. Perfect execution from the Indian. Clever there, deftest of touches. Tanvi Khanna with a decent lead so far. Go Juan is a real fighter. And she's moving well on the court, that is the good news. Struggling after her quarterfinals with Anjali Semwal. You saw her limping off literally. Should have had another look at that ankle. Now she's looking a whole lot better now. With a lot more fluidity. Brilliant there. Outstanding anticipation there from Go Juan. And this is where Tanvi Khanna identifies that Go Juan will have to be made to work a lot harder for her points. Nice backhand there. Two players trading heavy hits here early on this rally. And not enough on that forehand. A bit tentative there from Tanvi Khanna. Go Juan picks up her second point. Cuts the lead down to just 1. Yep, the attempted bow shot there from Tanvi Khanna just under the tin. And just keeps a touch low on that occasion. Great movement there. Well, Go Juan is answering a lot of the questions regarding her movement here. She is covering the court very well.
Very good. 4-2.
But it's Tanvi now with a 2-point lead now. Drills that backhand. And these drives are so powerful from these two. Really timing the ball very well, and that one keeps a touch low. And it's Tanvi Khanna now. The 5-2 lead early on. Just the start that the 5th seed from India was hoping for here. It's exactly what she has. Can she capitalize? Noor Khafaji from Egypt, the number 1 seed, awaits the winner of the semi-finals tomorrow. The first women's semi-finals went to 4 games.
6-2.
Hikari Midorikawa from Japan had given number 1 seed a real fight, but wasn't enough. And it's Tanvi Khanna who's raced into a 4-point lead here in the third. And the backhand is nicely wrapped to go across. Good pick up there, very nicely done. Not enough on the backhand there from Tanvi.
And 3-6.
Had an opportunity there, but well below the tin on that occasion. Khanna serving at 6-3 here. Trying to end that point swiftly, but no luck on that occasion. And again with that backhand, trying to get Go Jijwan to cover as much court as possible. Good pick up there from the Malaysian. And they're looking to play in fine margins, find those angles as much as possible. And the backhand, oh, there's not enough. Brilliant there. The anticipation is tremendous. Oh, the chance there for Tanvi to just lift that over. Goes begging, and Go Jijwan with a good response here with back-to-back points. Again, just catching the corner of the side wall. Tanvi doesn't have enough on it to try and get that back into play. Oh, there was a...
Need to play those ones. Yes, sir. For safety.
Well, Tanvi asking for a bit of clarification. Guru have been called as let there, just in the way of Go Jijwan on the occasion. Oh, there's a chance to wrap that up swiftly, and it is. Tanvi Khanna was caught deep in the backcourt on that occasion. Go Jijwan quickly identifying that situation, drops that perfectly into the corner. Now within 1. We told you about the fighting spirit of Go Jijwan, battling physical pain. Now we're down 6-1, and now she's back to 6 apiece here. Just a sensational comeback from Go Jijwan. Apiece here, and once again Tanvi and Go Jijwan have collided on that occasion.
7-6.
The point goes to Tanvi. The referee feeling that there's a clear infringement on that occasion. Tanvi now serving at 7-6.
Stop.
It's brilliant from Tanvi again.
And out. 7-0.
She loses out on that occasion. Absolutely nothing to separate these two here after Go Jijwan's incredible comeback in this first. 7 apiece. Again, waits on it as much as possible. Ooh, the backhand is well below the tin on that occasion. And Go Jijwan for the first time after a very long time takes the lead here. Great mental resilience from the Malaysian 4th seed. Serving at 8-7 now. Only looking to stay in. It's a big point here. Oh, great anticipation, but it's just gone over. It stays in it just about. Fine margins and completely wrong-footed on that occasion. Tanvi with the powerful forehand drive. No chance there for Go. Just made her mind up already. Good winner there from Tanvi. Keeping her calm here. 8-all. Nothing to separate these two. We expected this when the 4th seed took on the 5th, and that one just died down on Go Jijwan. And it's Tanvi who regains the lead here. Tanvi Khanna playing some excellent squash on that occasion. Gets the angle perfect. Just gets the power. Make sure that she struggled on that occasion. Backhand is well intercepted.
Khanna. 10-8. Game ball.
Yep, Tanvi will get that point. Clear infringement from Go Jijwan, and now Tanvi Khanna a point away from picking up the first game. Drops it nicely. Just about couldn't pick that up, and it's Tanvi Khanna who takes the first game. Brilliant from the number 5 seed from India. Tanvi Khanna takes the first game, 11-8.
It's excellent round we have seen. Goji Juan not perfectly fit, still putting up the fight, getting to the 8th point. There's something going on out there. Looks really calm. And there's always a conversation with the coach there. 8-11 was the scoreline. Entering into the second round, she's obviously the favorite to play the finals with Noor. But Goji Juan has put up a great fight there. Let's have a look once more how this round went on. Obviously the objective was to try and make Goji Juan runs as much as she can so that you try to expose the injury there. The objective is to reduce the movement, and in squash, once that happens, the chances of a player winning the game are really less. Exciting battle this is going on. Goji Juan from Malaysia taking on Tanvi Khanna from India. The only Indian player at this moment left in this tournament. HCL Squash Tour coming live from Sawai Mansingh Stadium in Jaipur. And semi-final number 2. This is going on in the women's division. We have already seen Noor Khafagi getting into the finals. She was the first player to qualify for the semis. She's the first player to qualify for the finals. But at this moment, in the frame is Tanvi Khanna from India. Winning this round, she's the only player who has defeated one of the Egyptians there yesterday, Mena Walid. So again, it's very interesting how things goes in this round. Inspiring to see the way she has come up, looking at the reaction, looking at how things were yesterday. Definitely that was not expected. You were not expecting Go to play this match, but she has found a way. She has ensured that she's fit enough, and now she is giving a good fight to Tanvi.
And 1 love.
Takes the lead here to start, takes the opening point, Go. Plays the backhand. Plays it. Great deflection there. But in response was Go with another drop. That was impossible to be picked up. Plays the backhand. That's the area that normally we have seen Rally going through. Misses out, and that's the objective.
1-2.
That's the objective of Tanvi, to make things difficult, to ensure that Go is stretching again and again, running back and forth. In the blue is Tanvi Khanna from India. In black is Goji Juan from Malaysia. Gets the point. Slightly disappointed there by Tanvi. Tanvi by herself. Excellent response with the backhand coming from Goji Juan. 3-1 the scoreline at this moment. Make it 3-2. Tanvi gets a point. Hits it hard. Some great strides we have seen in this tournament. Players coming from Egypt, Japan, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Canada. Gets another point with that excellent shot. Played with delicate hands. Drop on offer. No chance for Go to pick that up. Misses out.
4-3.
Misses out again. Now Tanvi takes the lead. Gets another point.
5-3.
Gets another point. She has been perfect today with the drop shot so far, what we have seen. 5-3 the equation. Picks it up, Go. Backhand coming your way. Turning out to be an intense rally, this one. Gets a drop. In response was another drop from Go. Plays a volley. Hits it back. String of backhands again from both the players. Now goes to the forehand. And that was exceptional gameplay by Go Jishuan. Have a look once more. In response, backhand was a drop as well. Not a huge margin at this moment. Place it flat with soft hands. Gets the counter-attacking shot there. Tanvi gets the point as well.
6-4 correction.
Did it hit the tin? Was the question. Not the case. Tanvi gets the point. An excellent shot. It's not easy there. Very difficult to ensure you are getting that elevation on the shot from that distance. She did that perfectly. Plays it across. Again, objective is same to stretch the rally. Makes things difficult like that.
7-4.
Gets another point added up there, Tanvi. Misses out.
And out. 5-7.
Let's have a look once more. Hits it over the sideline. So Go gets the point here. Difference of 2 points. Again, another area where they need to work. This time, has it hit the tin?
6-7.
Yes. Go gets another point. Difference of only 1 now.
Very good comeback here from Go Jishuan. Should have been under pressure having lost the first game. Good court coverage there, but not enough there from Tanvi Khanna. What a comeback this has been from Go Jishuan. Levels things up at 7 apiece now. Brilliant comeback this from Go Jishuan, who knows that the importance of this game here, Ritik. She has to try and get this one as much quickly as possible. And Go Jishuan just steps across.
And out. 8-7.
8-7 to Tanvi now. Tanvi gets her nose in front here. Can she capitalize? Big 3 points coming up here for her. Go Jishuan still in this, very much in this.
Not up. And out.
And it's just vision. Go Jishuan showing her fighting spirit. Tanvi, Go Jishuan showing her fighting spirit. Tanvi looking a lot more comfortable and dominant here. Forcing the errors, more comfortable and dominant here. Forcing the errors. Should she be able to finish that? And she does! And Tanvi Khanna takes in 2019 in the South Asian Games.
30 seconds.
A few more medals in the South Asian tournaments in the team events. She's very much used to picking up the big prizes. And now she's a game away from meeting the number 1 seed Noor Kafaji in the final. Go Jishuan, tremendous heart shown here. There's doubts that she could even play the semi-finals. To her credit, she's not just turned up, but she's given 2 highly competitive games in the semi-finals as Tanvi serves now. And this is where Go Jishuan will have to try and get some quick points, and she does immediately that. Takes the first point. Go Jishuan looks to put the pressure back onto Tanvi Khanna. Great reflexes there. Magnificent point again from Tanvi Khanna. Slams that forehand.
1 out.
Look at that. Good response there, but from there, no chance for Go Jishuan.
Yes, the intensity suddenly has gone up in this round, especially the manner in which she got the point there, gets the second as well with that drop, and that's the area she has tried to expose again and again.
He's trying to make Go Jishuan stretch as much as possible, trying to take advantage of the situation that she is in. Nicely played there, waits for it. Good pick up there, Go can't get there.
And out. 2 out.
The infringement was called by the referee, and level at 2 apiece now. And Tanvi goes around and gets there first, and she can't recover in time, and it's Goji Juan with back-to-back points.
It's excellent comeback there by Go. And she's ensuring this time that that lead is not getting invincible here. She's ensuring that she's nearby. At this moment she's leading.
And out. 3-all.
And now that lead is gone.
Great point there from Tanvi. Look at this, how precise that is. That is a tremendous bow shot there, using the side wall just above the tin. Perfection there from Tanvi Khanna. Back level at 3 apiece. She'll be looking to finish this off in this game. Do not give Goji Juan an opportunity for a comeback here. Again, it's Go just struggling on the back court there. Caught on the back foot. It's Tanvi Khanna with another point here. 4-3. 7 points away from a spot in the final. Tanvi Khanna flying the Indian flag proudly here. Saw her in the quarterfinals where the rest of the Indian contingents really struggled. Tanvi Khanna having beaten Mena Wali, the number 2 seed from Egypt. And now she's up against the number 4 seed, and she's looking in a very strong position here. 2-0 up, 5-3 in the third. Continuing the good work there. And she feels that she was infringed on that occasion.
5-3.
That was called as a let, and that point will be replayed. Oh, that's a wild backhand, but somehow stays in it. The lob from Goji Juan, accurate on that occasion. Tanvi having to really stretch there, and goes out of bounds, and a point, a critical point there for Goji Juan. Hit that with a lot of power, having got there. Again, she feels infringed there. You can see Goji Juan immediately comes across there.
And out. 6-4.
And a point for Tanvi Khanna. Stroke has been awarded to the Indian number 5 seed. Again, the drop shot.
Yes, sir.
They've started to get in each other's way a lot more now in this third game.
6-4.
That one was called as let. Tanvi serves at 6-4 now. Backhand well executed. Looks to finish this point off swiftly. Oh, she got there but doesn't have enough on it. Missed time there from Goji Juan. And Tanvi Khanna with a 7-4 lead now. 4 points away from a spot in the finals. She has been near flawless in the second semi-finals in the women's division. It's again another point.
8-4.
Inching closer and closer. Once again collides. Goji Juan is struggling. She's feeling that left ankle time and time again. She knows that she's under pressure. She's got just 2 points to try and defend here. It's a backhand, just loses completely on that occasion. And Tanvi Khanna now has 6 match points. Brilliant from the Indian number 5 seed. Goji Juan trying to stay in this. And she wraps things up, and it is the 5th seed from India. That is Tanvi Khanna, who will play the finals in the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-2026. 8-11, 8-11, 4-11 as Tanvi Khanna takes this by 3 games to none. Commiserations to Goji Juan, who has had a lion-hearted tournament, competed in this quarterfinals with a damaged ankle, plays the semi-finals. You could see her starting to struggle right towards the end, but it's Tanvi Khanna that's the winner and the finalist of the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-2026, where Tanvi Khanna will meet Noor Khafagi tomorrow in the women's final. Tanvi Khanna flies the Indian flag high in the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-2026 as we see some of the highlights of what has been an incredible clash. This 3-0 for Tanvi Khanna. Took full advantage of just for a bit of a lack of movement there for Goji Juan. Once again, we'll have to credit Goji Juan, the Malaysian number 4 seed, for showing the heart, the passion, the determination to compete in the semi-finals. But her journey ends in the final 4. Full credit to the way and the professionalism displayed by Tanvi Khanna, who wrapped up proceedings by 3 games to none. Commiserations to Goji Juan. Congratulations, Tanvi Khanna, as we bring you the post-match presentation very shortly.
We have with us Tanvi Khanna, one of the best players from India. She has just qualified for the finals of HCL Squash Tour India. Congratulations on that. How's been the experience so far of the tournament for you?
The experience been really good. Yesterday I had a really hard match, which I was really happy to pull through. And yeah, I'm happy I'm in the finals, and today went off well.
Only Indian in the finals. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm happy that I'm at least like I'm representing India in the finals. Usually it's all Egyptians. So yeah, I'm happy.
Just talking about the preparations, Goji Juan played really well yesterday. What were you expecting out of this match, keeping in mind the injury as well?
I think I don't know how bad her injury was, but I wasn't looking at that. I was just kind of focusing on my game. I had already discussed my game plan with my coach, and the stuff that went wrong yesterday, we decided to kind of work on that today, and hopefully tomorrow will be even better.
You'll be facing Noor Khafaji in the finals. Again, exceptional player for Egypt. Any thoughts, any different game plan for that?
I've yet to watch her play. I'm sure she's a really good player. But yeah, just looking forward to the final, and I hope I can win it tomorrow.
Thank you for giving us your time. Congratulations on the win. We'd like to have the coach of Tanvi as well to come and join us. So can you just take us through the preparation? Especially, we'll be very interested to see. You're very fascinated and expressive on the camera screens. What's the conversations that are going on?
So, she's coming back from 2 ACL injuries. So at this point of time, it's more of, just getting her mentally ready to play the next game with the process that we are trying to follow in Delhi. It's tough. I think it'll take a few more tournaments to kind of get her there. So sometimes I'm actually bashing her up in the middle of games more than tactics. I'm just trying to, get her out of that zone of the jitteriness and the jitters. So I don't think it's that much tactical now. She has enough experience to kind of fall back on that, to get the tactics right herself. From my side, it's more to just bring her back into that zone. She's tending to kind of go out of that zone very quickly.
It's rightly mentioned because every time in sports we talk about the physical aspect. But as you rightly mentioned, how difficult it is to mentally stay positive and in the moment, especially in the tournaments that are slightly longer in duration.
Yeah, I think the mental aspect of it is, is not given enough importance at all. And I think especially in athletes who are coming back from an injury, it's they don't have that experience. I think post her ACL tear, she's played barely 4-5 tournaments. I think it's going to take her another 8-10 tournaments to get that sort of a mentality where, you can see that in the Egyptian girls, where even when they're down, they're kind of pushing, and because it's just another tournament. So I think a lot of preparation. I think she does a lot of mental work as well, which helps. But I still feel like we need a lot more of that in our players in India. I was helping some of the juniors here, and I do feel like the game was up there with the seniors. It's just, at those crucial times of 6-all, 7-6, or even 9-7 up, the lack of belief, the lack of mental grind, if you want to put it, that kind of shows up. So that it does play a big role.
Thank you for giving us your time. Congratulations and all the best for the final.
Thank you.
So that's Tanvi Khanna and her coach, Mr. Dhruv, was joining us for the interview. And yes, the next match coming up your way, the last semi-finals, Ravindu Laksari from Sri Lanka is going to take on Mohammad Gohar from Egypt. Stay tuned for the live action.
There you have it. Tanvi Khanna with her post-match presentation, showcasing her confidence and her real excitement of playing the finals tomorrow against the number 1 seed, Noor Khafaji. Well, out of the 4 semi-finals today, 3 of them have been wrapped up in real quick time, as we're all but set for the start of the final semi-final here between the number 3 seed, Ravindu Laksari from Sri Lanka, and the number 5 seed from Egypt, Mohammad Gohar. Both these players took 4 games in their quarterfinals to reach this spot, and this should be another epic encounter in the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-2026, coming to you live from the Savai Mansingh Stadium here in Jaipur. Well, what a tournament this has been.
Start in 30 seconds.
We'll bring you some of the highlights from their quarterfinals clash. Quarterfinals, you could see there, Mohammad Gohar was up against the Hong Kong player Lapmano, and Ravindu Laksari took on the Canadian number 8 seed Karim Agib. He won that in 4 games. He played quite magnificent game, really, with his real nonchalance and quality up against the Canadian.
HCL Squash Indian Tour 1.
And the Laksari is number 3 seed, Sri Lankan squash sensation. Won his 7th PSA title in the Bangladesh Open, 107th rank in the world as of May 2025. And his opponent today, Mohammad Gohar, who took on Lapmano from Hong Kong in the quarterfinals. That took 4 games. Mohammad Gohar really did put on the style towards the end. 11-6, 8-11, 11-7, 11-6 the scoreline for Mohammad Gohar against Lapmano. The semi-finals will be a real exciting one. The luxury is in blue, Mohammad Gohar in white.
1 love.
As we start the game already here. Ravindu takes the first point swiftly here. We talked about the almost casual style of Ravindu Luxury, but make no mistake about it, he is one of the most dangerous players on tour. Slices that nicely. Gohar just caught in the corner there. Nicely done to go across. Good rallies going on here already. Brilliant point this. Gohar somehow gets there first. Backhand slice is perfectly executed. Nails that backhand. Good cross-court return there from Mohammad Gohar. And this is a really top point there. Can't get out the way. It was Mohammad Gohar. Ravindu Luxury will take the point. 2-0 for the Sri Lankan third seed here. Good start for him. Final semi-final clash here, the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-2026. The action has been relentless, really. The 3 semi-finals have flown by. Ravindu Luxury and Mohammad Gohar will be competing to face the number 1 seed tomorrow, Yasin Shodhi, who made relative light work of his countryman Saif Rafai in the semi-finals earlier this afternoon. The finals are now starting to take shape here. The women's semi-finals already being decided. Noor Kafuji will take on Tanvi Khanna in the final tomorrow. Egypt versus India. And in the men's final, we have a possibility of Egypt versus Egypt, or Egypt versus Sri Lanka. As Ravindu Luxury has started off perfectly here, 4-0 in this first game. Gohar under a bit of pressure, and that forehand crashes well below the tin as Mohammad Gohar picks up his first point of the semi-finals. And it's very nicely played, the backhand from Ravindu Luxury. Nicely aimed there. Cross court, very well placed there. Both players now starting to get a lot more intensity going on. Mohammad Gohar now has back-to-back points.
Yes, this is going to be a very interesting match because the gameplay both the players have is slightly similar. Long rallies we witnessed yesterday in both the games, especially in the game which Ravindu played against Karim Agib. Again, was a very interesting game that was. Most of the part, I'll say, Ravindu dominated, at least in the first 2 rounds, but it was then Karim who bounced back. But again, interesting game because both the players love to have long rallies, and that's what they are showing us at this moment.
Nice backhand there from Ravindu Luxury. Again, gets there nicely. Nails that backhand brilliantly. What a shot that is from Ravindu Luxury. That backhand drive really was sensational there. Straight down the line. 5-2 here for the Sri Lankan number 3 seed. Oh, that's a clever backhand drop shot there from Mohammad Gohar. Wow, what a shot that was.
Clearly taking him by surprise. He was not expecting that. It's very rare to see that happening with Ravindu.
And this backhand again, so powerful. He just uses his wrists and just whips that with force. Again, slices that with power. Such variety in his shot making and using all sides of the court here. Nails that backhand nicely, stays in it. Can he pick that up? He can. Has to go across. And Mohammad Gohar stays in this point here. It's been already an epic rally, really. This has all the makings of a classic here. Both players giving each other very little on the court, even though still trying to be as precise as possible. Backhand there, can't pick that up, and Mohammad Gohar is back in this contest here within 1.
And that's what we were expecting before the start of the game. One of the most intense games to see between Ravindu and Mohammad.
brilliant. Oh, that's unbelievable there from Ravindo. Completely catching Mohammad Gaur off balance, off guard. Now with the 2-point lead, serving at 6-4.
And that's the ability we have seen. Ravindu is always put the opposite player in a situation where it's very difficult to react. Excellent drop. Equally well picked up by Ravindu there.
Ravindu got in the way of Mohammad Gaur's shot there, and Mohammad picks up the point. Moving at 5-6 here. And that both shot is clever. Oh, sensational. How about this? My goodness me. This is incredible. How is this point still alive here? Both players really using every part, every surface available, every inch of the court. Incredible battle here. This has all the makings of a class. Will want to go the distance, and another infringement here as Mohammad Gaur crashes into Ravindu Luxury on that occasion.
Yes, talking about that previous point, just gotten away, but yeah, at that split second, the shot was stopped because of that movement, and that's the fair call as well. But again, excellent gameplay we are witnessing here between these two players.
Brilliant, really. One of them can yield an inch here. Again, Ravindu, sensational pickup, really. Standing defending, really. Defensive players, something to behold. Tries to go with that bow shot, cleverly executed, well responded there from Mohammad Gaur. Both players using very little height. Just keeps low again, and that one goes in favor of the Sri Lankan. It's Ravindu Luxury now with a 3-point lead and 3 points away from picking up this first game, which hasn't been straightforward whatsoever. Every point has been contested in a competitive manner. Ravindu now will look to just close this game out as quickly as possible.
I think that's going to be the objective, especially in this big encounters where everything is on the line, where it's knockout, he misses out. Gauhar makes a comeback, gets close to Ravindu.
Oh, it's a wild swing there from Ravindu Luxury. It is completely against the run of play the way that he does. Completely mistimes there. It's a good comeback this from Mohammad Gaur, now within one. Can he keep the pressure on the Sri Lankan number 3 seed? That was just over 10 on that occasion. Well picked up from Ravindu. Oh, another clever pickup there. Oh, waits for it, then goes across. Great direction there. Somehow keeps it alive. Look at the athleticism on display here. It's magnificent squash, really. Tremendous play from both these two. Well, and it's another magnificent rally, really. Wow, this is just a magnificent watch. It's relentless, really, from these two. No one yielding an inch here, keeping this alive. Another lengthy rally here. Gauhar with the forehand. Ravindu keeps it alive. Well picked up, goes cross-court this time, Ravindu, and brilliant from Gauhar. You can see the reaction from him as he ties things up at 8-all.
That's how clean the gameplay was in the last few minutes. Just have a look on that. And this time using that angle really well. 8-all now, the equation.
He really did flick that wrist with force on that occasion there. This game looks like it has all the ingredients of going the distance. Good reach there from Ravindu. Again, he feels that he was clearly impeded there. Mohammad Gaur, the loose point given away there. Would have wanted that point to go on a lot longer, but instead it's Ravindu Luxury. The 9-8 lead here. 2 points away from that all-important first game, and the confidence boost that it does give will be priceless. Mohammad Gaur is not going to let this one go here. He's battled terrifically well. Stay in this. The both shots stays in it. Brilliant. Oh, what a shot that is from Ravindu Luxury. Applauded.
10-8 game ball.
On the sidelines there. Look at this from Ravindu. The angle perfect. And now he's got 2 game points.
Excellent pickup. Misses out. There was a shot played.
It was brilliant. It was behind the back there from Mohammad Gaur. Now Gaur stays in it. Somehow manages to keep this alive, and he can't do that. It's brilliant from Mohammad Gaur. He is going to push him till the very end here. And can Mohammad Gohar gets the next point and keep this first game alive? Gohar serving at 9-10. Look at that for a behind the back receive. It's magnificent from Gohar.
He keeps this match alive with that point, 1 point away from leveling it. Ravindu will be looking to close it down here.
Oh, it hits the tin. My goodness me, it's the biggest of unforced errors at a crucial moment from Ravindu Luxury, who has seen his game points completely evaporate. And now we're level at 10 apiece here. Gohar to serve. Again, look at the athleticism on show here, the way that they cover the court. Sensational. Picks that up nicely there. Somehow stays alive. Again, another lengthy rally in place here. Again, crunches that very nice. Picks that up with height. That should be out, and it is. And it's Mohammad Gohar who has turned things around here. And he now has game point. Well, he saved 3 game points himself, and now he's got a game point himself. This is magnificent. What a turnaround this is from the Egyptian 5th seed. Ravindu now looking to stay over the forehand. Stays it in. It's brilliant from Gohar. He takes the first game 12-10. Well, that game was terrific from these two. And Ravindu Luxury must be thinking about all the missed opportunities in that first game. And it's Mohammad Gohar, the number 5 seed, who takes the first.
Yes, Ravindu will be slightly disappointed, especially in the position he was in. 10-8 the scoreline. And then it was Mohammad Gohar who ended up winning it. And that shows you about the mentality of the players, especially from Egypt. Just the ability to bounce back at any given time, especially in that last moment where it matters the most. That's what we have seen from Mohammad Gohar. He has won the first round. And now it's Ravindu Luxury we'll be expecting to bounce back in the second round. Interesting match this is going up.
Brilliant, really. 4 points on the trot from the brink there from Mohammad Gohar, showing his mentality and his quality. Ravindu Luxury will know the ingredients required to try and get away from Mohammad Gohar. Instead, it's the Egyptian who takes the first game. As I mentioned before, the number 1 seed, Yasin Shodi, awaits the winner of this clash in the final tomorrow. And the Luxury must be a tad bit cross with himself, could not close out that first game. He left the door open, and Mohammad Gohar walked through it.
Play will resume in 30 seconds.
That was one of the returns of the tournament, really, behind the back. And it looked impossible, really. Great reflexes on display. Every point was hotly contested. Both players giving each other absolutely no time or space on the court here. Mohammad Gohar feeling a whole lot better now, having taken the first game. And it's up to Ravindu Luxury now. With the change of shirt, both players in white. Will now be a bit more interesting to see how Ravindu Luxury responds here. Underway for the start of the second here. And both players using tough touches there, and the backhand crashes against the tin. Unforced error there from Ravindu Luxury. You want to try and cut down on those as much as possible. Good swift point for the Sri Lankan here. It was 1-1. Backhand whip there from Gohar. Perfect. Very well executed this. Mohammad Gohar now starting to play with a lot more confidence here, Ritik.
Yes, again, that's what you expect. And Gohar always has that ability. Even the match, both the players played yesterday went into the 4th rounds. And that's why mentally the ability to just go hard in the crucial times is something you expect out of these players. Mohammad Gohar will be high in confidence, especially after winning the previous round, especially in a manner where it was looking like it's Ravindu who is the favorite. This time safety stroke will be given To Ravindu, he levels up. 2-all is the scoreline.
Yeah, we just made that move right in between, and Ravindu had to withdraw his racket. At level at 2 apiece here. And both players not able to give each other an inch here. The backhand crashes well. Can't get the bow shot accurately on that occasion. It's Ravindu Luxury now with the 3-2 lead.
Starts the contest again. Ravindu with the lead, drops in response.
Brilliant.
And that was something that was impossible to be picked up by Ravindu. That's the ability Gohar has. To time and time again produce some shots that are very difficult to be picked up.
Standing really as backhand drop shot. Nicely picked up. Very little to separate these two in this game. 3 apiece now, and both players trading backhands. Nicely picked up again there from Ravindu. And deep in his own court here. Crashes that across. Nice backhand there from Ravindu Luxury.
4-3.
Slices that with real power. Just dies down on Mohammad Gohar on that occasion. Ravindu Luxury now serving at 4-3.
Continues with that forehand. Top spin on offer. Excellent pickup by Ravindu. Using the depth of the backhand there. Again plays the similar shot. And rally continues to be. And this time Gohar puts an end to it. Gets another point.
Beautifully placed there from Mohammad Gohar again. Opens up and just plays that with the deftest of touches. 4 apiece here now. And the drop shots being exchanged here. Stays in it, smashes that volley down. And he can't respond there. Very good defensive work there from Ravindu Luxury.
5-4.
Now leads 5-4 here.
Excellent was the timing there. Excellent was the placement there from Ravindu. Just ensuring the lead there of a point. Again goes on with the drop and gets a backhand in response. Excellent work. And even better was the pickup from Mohammad.
Slams that again. Brilliant points. Just about stays in here. And both players almost playing bluff there, and the shot there from Mohammad Gohar crashes into the tin. And Ravindu Luxury with a 2-point lead now. Trying to respond in the second game. This game will be crucial for the Sri Lankan number 3 seed. Try and take this into the third. Level pegging here. Mohammad Gohar almost lost that one in the air. Does well to respond to that occasion, and once again comes across. Where Mohammad Gohar is pleading his case, but that point clearly in the favor of Ravindu Luxury.
I think that's the right call by the ref as well. That's really interesting, and that's something that's really makes squash different from other sports. He gets another one. At this moment, that momentum is with Ravindu.
Managed to hammer that forehand. Ravindu with a nice pickup there. And that backhand drop shot was available. So has to play that with force instead. Backhand drive cross court, well executed. Picked up nicely there. He looked to finish this one off with a drop shot. He does. Brilliant from Ravindu Luxury. Great to see the crowd here to support these two athletes. As we're into the last semi-finals of the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-2026, and it's Ravindu Luxury with a 3-point lead in the second game here. Good response this from the Sri Lankan. Crashes that into the tin, and the points keep coming swifter here.
This time it's Mohammad Gohar who's got the point. Still ensuring this game is not getting one-sided. Ravindu at this moment leading. Drop again from Gohar. Comes in with a backhand. And that's the agility we talk about when we see these two compete against each other. Excellent shot. Using the angles really well. Gohar gets another one.
A quality point on offer here. Another lengthy rally, but how about that for a backhand drive? He goes cross court with power. And he nails that. He just about keeps that good identification there from Ravindu. And the backhand slice is well kept in there, and just about crashing into the tin. And we're back level at 7-all, and Ravindu Luxury once again surrenders his advantage. And we saw that in the first game where Ravindu had all the ammunition needed to take the first game after a good response, but it was 4 points on the trot for Mohammad Gaur to wrap that up. Now we're back level at 7 apiece here. Ravindu's backhand is kept then the backhand from Mohammad Gaur crashing into the tin.
8-7.
Let's have a look once more at the replay. And backhand from Ravindu in response was another drop on offer. And that just hit the top line of the tin. Still leading by a point.
Ravindu 3 points away, and again Mohammad Gaur comes across. Well, we're seeing this time and time again this from the number 5 seed from Egypt. Mohammad Gaur comes across, and it's another swift point in favor of Ravindu Luxury. 9-7 now for the Sri Lankan number 3 seed. Mohammad Gaur 144th rank in the world as of August 2025. Ravindu 107. You feel that Ravindu might be a slight favourite on that occasion, being the number 3 seed. Mohammad Gaur the number 5 seed, so very little to separate these two in terms of rankings. As Ravindu Luxury now 2 points away again from trying to take this game. Good response there from Mohammad Gaur. Nice adjustment. Picks that up nicely. Ravindu with a precise drop, and it's an unforced error there from Mohammad Gaur. And it's Ravindu Luxury in a similar position that we saw in this first game. 10-8. Can he close this game out again? Cannot afford to leave the door open for Mohammad Gaur. A critical point as Ravindu Luxury serves for the second game.
It's very important for him to win this game and get an advantage, level things with Mohammad Gaur. Who can handle pressure better is the question here.
Nice backhand cross court there. Somehow stays in. Clever drive. Drop his pickup. My goodness me, look at the speed now. They really accelerated the tempo. Backhand drive is good. Stays in it. On the volley. Well responded here. Now the monumental rally between these two. Really are providing the entertainment. Top stuff this again. Mohammad Gaur keeps the point alive here. It's a bit tentative, and he comes across again. Well, Ravindu Luxury is convinced that he was impeded on that occasion.
Holding long. 10-8.
I think the point might be played again. You can see there he's moved behind, and in the same moment Ravindu Luxury has made his movement behind, so you can see why the referee has called that as a let, and we'll have to replay the point. Ravindu Luxury with another opportunity now to close this game out.
On the other side, very fortunate was Gaur, but this time takes the advantage, gets another point. Looking to do what he did in the previous game. Are we seeing an action replay here? 10-9 the equation.
Well, this is a crucial point now. Ravindu Luxury in both games had game points in a comfortable situation. Instead, he's left the door open. Gaur has filled that in, and nice backhand rip there from the Luxury. Again on the volley, nicely done there. Shot well executed, both players trading drops. Oh, it's brilliant again. Oh, it's Ravindu Luxury who takes the game by a fine margin. And both these games have really gone the distance. And now we're tied at 1 apiece as Ravindu Luxury takes the second game by 11-9.
Honest, the way he played in the first round, to keep that momentum, to keep that energy in the second, taking that minor lead and converting it into a match winning, and got the second round. Things are level here, 1-all the equation, and now we move into the third round. Again, it's very exhausting. Not enough break in squash. You have to be back in the court in quick time. That's how things went down in the second round.
Well, absolutely brilliant rallies. Every rally seems to be an epic one between these two. Now having a good sight as to how both of them are trying to respond here. This was just excellent play, really. Quality stuff. Both players playing at a very high level. Now we're finding themselves level at one game apiece here, and this third game now is going to be so critical. Ravindra Luxury could have very easily wrapped up the first game. It was up 10-8, but Mohammad Gaur came back roaring back with 4 points on the trot to take the first. Ravindra wasn't going to allow that in the second. 10-12, 11-9 in the second. We're seconds away from the start of the third.
That's Mohammad Gaur, who's getting some word of advice from Karim Agib, a fellow competitor who was there in this tournament. HCL squash got knocked out yesterday by his opponent, Ravindra Luxury, probably giving him some insight on what are the areas he can work on. But again, I think Ravindra Luxury is a very fascinating character. I haven't seen him speaking yet. Not as a person, not in court. Stays extremely calm and composed.
Back underway for the start of the third. Nice backhand slice there. Needs to hammer that across. And another lengthy rally as expected here. Both players will look to stretch this for as long as possible. Needs to go across there. Good pickup there from Ravindra. Drives that backhand. Both players with very little margin of error, picking the ball up from 3 inches away from the ground here. Another top rally this. This is the first point, mind you, in the third. This gives you a sense of things to come here. Both players going the very end. That's a good point there for Mohammad Gaur. The forehand drive results in the winner. Well executed. Just fakes to go one way and goes the other.
This contest is going to be very interesting. Gets the safety let. This time it's Mohammad Gaur who gets it and gets an advantage as well. Moves to the second point. Still looking to open up his account here, and he does open his account. Hits the 10, gets the point. Ravindra Luxury opens up.
That was a crucial point there, really. Last thing that Ravindra would have wanted is give Mohammad Gaur a 3-0 lead here in the third. And the backhand gets in front and he can't respond there. Excellent backhand there from Mohammad Gaur. Precise once again. Takes a 3-1 lead here. They almost collide. And once he plays the slice, there was no chance there for Ravindra Luxury to get around in time. Once again, hammers that forehand. Mohammad Gaur from Egypt. The 5th seed here. He's not just competed, but he's putting on like the show here against Ravindra Luxury. Would have been the slight favourite heading into this contest. Having seen these two in action, there's very little to separate these two. And again, what a reach that was. He gets there.
And out. 2, 3.
Look at this. Almost very, very close. As Mohammad Gaur can't get that above the tin.
It's almost looked like he has played it, he has picked it up perfectly. But just looking at the reaction of Ravindra, we got an idea, okay, hit the 10. He's always ready to play the drop shot is Mohammad. Again, that was much better. Whiskers over the tin line. Excellent pickup in response was from Mohammad. Again, a drop coming in and not able to pick it up this time. Ravindra loses out. Lead converts into of 2 points. 2 for the equation.
Or serving at 4-2 here. The response from Ravindra in the second game was exactly what you expected from him. Now having both these two level again makes it all the more difficult. Nice drop shot there on the backhand. Well picked up there from Mohammad Gaur. opportunity to go anywhere with the pace that he decides for the backhand, and there he will struggle. Oh my goodness me, how did he pick that up? Incredible agility on the court here. Great speed on offer, then he can't pick that up. Brilliant from Mohammad Gaur, and that comes from the incredible defensive work from him. Great winner. No chance there for Ravindra to try and respond. 5-2 the lead here for Mohammad Gaur.
This is now turning out to be a sizable lead for Mohammad Gaur. 3 points difference. Continues to head against each other. Goes with the drop against. In return was a powerful stroke back from Ravindra. And gets another point done. Mohammad Gaur has gotten to a lead of 4 points.
Superb from Mohammad Gaur. 6-2 now. Really opening up that lead here. Ravindra Luxury might be already thinking about the fourth, but that's not the way that he plays the game. He will be looking to get the next few points as quickly as possible. And the movement on the court from these two really is special, but he can't that onto the tin. It's an unforced error from Ravindra Luxury. 7-2 the advantage here. And if Mohammad Gaur, can he capitalize here? 5-point lead, 4 points away from taking the third.
7-2.
And if he is to be successful, he would be a game away from it being an all-Egyptian final in the men's singles. Good pick up there. Class, it's absolutely brilliant now. Mohammad Gaur is really flexing his muscles, strutting his stuff. Again, not the direction that he was looking for. Quick anticipation from the Egyptian.
Yes, left.
Oh, there's a chance there, and Ravindra Luxury with the hand of apology.
Lead is getting bigger and bigger after every serve there, you can say. Interesting to see Yasin Shodhi as well, clearly analysing each and every movement. Gets the point. Ravindra looking to play a backhand. Mohammad misses out, hits the tin.
Ravindra stays alive here, but he's got his work cut out in this third game. He's not able to pick that up, picks that up brilliantly on that occasion. Slams that across. Backhand is well executed. Oh, he had the chance for the drop shot there. Instead, it's an unforced error. Keeps Ravindra Luxury in this contest. Again, it's a nice pickup there from Ravindra. You can see they were just trying to go for the fake there, almost trying to wrong foot. Ravindra Luxury instead, an unforced error. Ravindra stays in this contest. Oh, it's another unforced error this, and it's starting to creep up here for Mohammad Gaur. Can Ravindra Luxury take advantage? Just use this mini wobble to his advantage. 5-8, Sri Lankan will serve. It's another opportunity there with the forehand, blocks him off. Mohammad Gaur has done that on a few occasions really. We have seen that, and how about this from Ravindra Luxury? 3 points on the trot here. Brings the lead down to just 2. Mohammad Gaur must be thinking this should have been done and dusted in terms of the third game. Instead, he has to work hard to try and finish this. Luxury is giving it his absolute all.
Yes, left. Need to play this ball. It's cleared. He is cleared. The space is open to play. 6-8.
I think there was a discussion there between whether it's a let or a
I think
stroke.
it was been called as a let here. Ravindra will serve at 6-8. I think that's happened on multiple occasions. It's a judgment call from the referee. Nice drop shot there. Good pick up, stays in it. Very well placed there from Ravindra. And goes across, makes the early movement, nearly pays the price. And it's, oh, there was a chance there where Ravindra could have capitalized and cut the lead down to just 1. But instead, it's Mohammad Gaur with a 3-point lead. You could see from Ravindra's camp as well, the reaction from it. There was an opportunity to get the point. Instead, it's Mohammad Gaur, who's 2 points away from taking a 2-1 lead.
Just looking to play the perfect shot there, missed out. There was a lot of disappointment from the supporters as well of Ravindra Luxury when he comes in a backhand.
And using all the surfaces here, Whoa, it's outstanding again from Gaur. Completely wrong footing.
10-6, game ball.
Ravindo Luxury on that occasion, and now Mohammad Gohar will serve for the third. This one a lot more clinical from the Egyptian. Drops it perfectly. Ravindo responds. Drop shot is brilliant. Picks it up nicely. Stays in it. Tries to close that point quickly. Another terrific rally between these two. This point stays alive somehow. Again, it's outstanding rally this from the two. Oh, it's a drop shot of perfection from Ravindo Luxury. With absolutely no margin for error. Drops that shot perfectly, just about the tin. No chance.
Keeps himself alive. Keeps himself alive in this round. He knows how important it is for him to win this and ensure that he's the one who's having more confidence, more power in the next round.
Drops that nicely again. Mohammad Gohar looking to close this game out and take advantage of the situation. Good drop shot. Stays alive in it. Slams that backhand, and it's Mohammad Gohar who takes a 2-1 lead. Brilliant from the Egyptian fifth seed. And it's Ravindo Luxury with all to do here. And he needs a comeback for the ages, as it's Mohammad Gohar who takes a 2-1 lead heading into the fourth. Great response from Mohammad Gohar, having dropped the second game. 2-1 for the Egyptian heading into the fourth. And it's do or die for Ravindo Luxury to find himself in the final.
You can just sense the celebration as well at the end of the round from Mohammad Gohar. And just shows you the importance of this round, the importance of this intensity, of this high competition match. It's not easy against players like Ravindo, where you know that they can bounce at any time. To win that game, it's really satisfying. A lot of mind games, a lot of physical intensity that was involved. And in the end, it was Mohammad Gohar who, after 3 rounds, takes the lead. It's 2-1 now, the equation. The next round coming up, the fourth one, if Gohar wins it, he goes straight into the finals. If Ravindo wins, he keeps himself alive and the match goes into the fifth round.
You're looking at the highlights, and every one of these points have been highly contested. Superb play from both these players, really representing themselves and their country with real distinction here. Top class performance from these two. It's been one of the most entertaining semi-finals. Roberts set for the start of the third now.
15 seconds.
Robert ready for the start of the fourth here. Both players will be looking to quickly respond. Ravindo Luxury, this tournament life at stake here. Has to win the next game to stay alive. It has been an epic contest.
Gohar leads 2-1.
Change of shirt in the green now. Ravindo Luxury on the left in his blue kit here. And all set for the start of the fourth here. Crucial for Ravindo Luxury and an opportunity for Mohammad Gohar to reach the finals. Nice drop shot there from that corner. Nicely responded with the backhand. Just about stays in it. Good pick up there. Once again, an epic first point. We've seen this in most of the games here. These two have really put on a show. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant there from Mohammad Gohar. Puts the pressure on, takes the first point. And you can see the Egyptian camp celebrating with Mohammad Gohar. With every point he gets closer and closer to an all-Egyptian final where Yassin Shodi awaits the winner of this clash.
Yes, in response was Ravindo this time. Excellent with that drop, gets the point. And starts again. Diagonal serve there. Almost unplayable there, but finds a way to pick it up, Ravindo. This time was not the case. Gohar bounces back.
Superb from Gohar again. almost playing that double bluff. He just gives him the eyes, goes the other way. Ravindu Luxury cannot afford to trail for too long here. And the drop shot just into the tin. An opportunity there for Goa to take a 2-point lead instead. We're back level at 2 apiece. Nicely executed, but just a couple of inches short. Ravindu needs to try and find his rhythm and his mojo again. He's just been on the back foot. I think that first game might be playing in his mind where he could have very easily wrapped things up and it could have been a completely different semi-final. Instead, he gave the opportunity to Gohar, who very happily took it. Since then, he hasn't looked back here. Gohar now playing a nice lengthy rally. Ravindu Luxury trying to get on the outside, but he can't get there. It's a critical point that goes to Mohammad Gohar again. Fine drop shot that matched even better from the Egyptian 5th seed.
As that was probably one of the most difficult shots to play. The kind of perfection you need. And that was there from Mohammad. He gets the lead with that point. Goes for the volley this time. Gets it again perfectly there on both the occasions.
Nicely done there from Mohammad Gohar. Every point is like a dagger to Ravindu. He needs to try and respond. He needs to try and close the gap here as quickly as possible. But it's Mohammad Gohar who's just stepped into another level here. Getting points, and not just the points, it's the swift manner in which he's getting these points. 5-2 the scoreline now. Ravindu Luxury's tournament life very much at stake in this game. Good pick up there from both players. Ravindu doing very well and responds.
6-2.
Look at that, there was an opportunity. Can't take advantage of it. And it's Mohammad Gohar now with a 4-point lead and 5 points away from the final.
Down.
The backhand crashes under the tin.
And out 3-6.
Not enough height on that occasion. Keeps Ravindu in it. Ravindu now, important for him to try and get the next couple of points. Try and reduce the deficit here. Mohammad Gohar has been dominant in this 4th game. Great anticipation there. Fantastic rally as expected from these two. Goes across, stays alive. Nice backhand again. Tries to go across there. And the backhand calmly done there, not looking to rip that away, and you can see from Ravindu Luxury's body language here, the backhand should have been a regulation one. Instead, it is another unforced error. Mohammad Gohar inching closer and closer to victory here. 4 points away, and it's a quick point for Ravindu Luxury to respond here. It's exactly what he needs. Can he respond swiftly here? These are big moments. Couple of big points coming up now. Mohammad Gohar will be looking to take advantage. Oh, he crashes that into the tin. Unforced error from Ravindu Luxury again. You can tell from his body language. You can tell from his body language that he really is starting to just drop his shoulders a bit. Has to try and pick himself up here. And it's Mohammad Gohar who just continues to pile it on. And now just 2 points away from a spot in an all-Egyptian final in the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-2026.
And out 5-9.
Ravindu Luxury stays in this. He needs back-to-back points because Mohammad Gohar is just 2 points away. Number 5 seed with a potential upset to shock them. And it's a backhand with both players collide.
Now 10-5.
And it's Mohammad Gohar now with 5 match points. What a performance it has been from the Egyptian. Stays in it, and he gets the point there. Where Ravindu Luxury stays in it. Good forehand smash. No chance there for Mohammad Gohar. Still 4 match points. Can Mohammad Gohar finish this off here? Just about stays above the tin there. And almost wrong-footed on that occasion. Nice drop shot there, well picked up. Ooh, they get in each other's way again. I think Mohammad Gohar has made that movement across.
7-10
And
match
Luxury
ball.
somehow stays in this. He saved 2 match points. He has to save 3 more. Ravindu serves 7-10. Mohammad Gohar. Another opportunity and he's let that one go again.
8-10 match
Well, this
ball.
is quite the comeback this from Ravindu Luxury. He has not given this one up. He is pushing Mohammad Gohar till the very end here. No freebies for the Egyptian number 5 seed. Another opportunity for Mohammad Gohar to wrap this up. Clever backhand there. Goes with the boast. And Ravindu continues with his calm approach here. He's not looking to hit this hard. He doesn't want to make an error. Also has to force the error from Mohammad Gohar. Good reflexes on display here. Excellent athleticism from these two. Goes across. What a rally this is at a clutch moment. Both players giving it their all, somehow keeps it alive. Ravindu is playing with some real confidence here now. Far too late, somehow keeps it in play. Mohammad Gohar stays. Can he look to wrap up this point? But he can't, it's under the tin. How about this from Ravindu
9-10
Luxury?
match ball.
He has not given this one up one bit. He has saved match points after match points. This is quite remarkable from the Sri
9-10
Lankan number
match
3
ball.
seed. Can he do the impossible? Can he save yet another match point? Ravindu Luxury serving at 9-10. Picks it up nicely on the volley. Takes it as Mohammad Gohar. Can slice nicely done there. Incredible really. Takes it on the wall. He tries to catch Ravindu by surprise. Ravindu up to the task here. Nice backhand. Can he look to close this point out? You can see now Mohammad Gohar trying to be as risk averse as possible, trying to force the error of Ravindu Luxury's racket. Instead picks that up nicely again. Has an opportunity. Point still in play here, and he does manage to keep it in play. Incredible really, and he can't. And it's Ravindu Luxury with an incredible response. He has saved match point after match point. Wow. This was a wrap, but it's Ravindu Luxury who's come back from the dead. Has saved 5 match points. And now serving at 10 apiece. What a game this is turning out to be, and Mohammad Gohar finally gets the point, and yet another match point for him.
And out.
Nice slice on the
11-10
forehand.
match
Keeps
ball.
low. Can he close it out this time? Or will Ravindu Luxury have once again something in him to save yet another match point? Mohammad Gohar to serve for the match. Set up nicely, the backhand is well picked up. Oh, what about that? It's Ravindu who saves another match point. The never say die attitude from the Sri Lankan number 3 seed is something to behold. Well, this is a comeback for ages here, but it's still 11 apiece. Well, the amount of mental strength, the mental resilience shown by Ravindu Luxury is a thing of beauty here. He's been impeded there on that occasion. That was a very close decision.
12-11
Let's have a look at where that was ruled here. He stepped across. Ravindu Luxury, who now has saved a handful of match points, has a game point himself, and potentially to take this to the 5th. Well, this is what squash is all about, the unpredictability. It was an absolute clincher for Mohammad Gohar. 5 match points saved, 1 in the deuce section as well. Keeps that alive. Ooh, plays that very late there. And both players hammering on that backhand time and time again. What a rally this has been. This has been one of the semi-finals of the HCL Squash India Tour, and he saves the match point this time. Well, it's Mohammad Gohar with the response. Saves the game point. We're level at 12 apiece now. This game is going beyond the distance. Neither one of these players willing to quit. Well, the amount of energy expelled in this game has been tremendous from these two athletes. Back level at 12 apiece now. Oh, the drop shot there. There was a chance for Ravinder Luxury to go across. Instead, it has been ruled in favor of the Sri Lankan. And he has his second game point. You can see Mohammad Gohar is signaling that there was enough room to go around him. Dismissed by the referee. Ravinder Luxury now. Just that backhand. Can he close this game out and take this to an improbable fifth game? And this was dead. This was buried. But Ravinder Luxury has taken this to the wire here. Nicely done again. Great backhand. There's a cross. Plays that very late. Good movement on the court here. Both players giving it their absolute all. Good pick up there from Gohar. Backhand slice, well picked up from Hindu. Almost wrong footing. Mohammad Gohar on that occasion tries to go around the outside. Brilliant pick up again. The backhand was outstanding from Gohar. Now this is just incredible, really, and he can't. And it's Ravinder Luxury who will take this into the fifth. Wow! Absolutely brilliant from the Sri Lankan. He was dead and buried, but he takes this into the fifth. Well, this is what squash is all about. Ravinder Luxury has braved all sorts of conditions against him, but he comes roaring back and takes the fourth by 14-12. Look at the celebrations from the crowd. They can't believe what they're seeing. And with the momentum on his side, it's up to Ravinder Luxury to provide one of the most dramatic comebacks we've ever seen. Well, what an advert this has been for the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-26. Ravinder Luxury had an opportunity to find the first game. He lost that. Mohammad Gohar takes the L2. And then in the fourth, when it looked like it was all about Mohammad Gohar, Ravinder Luxury saved 5 match points and then saved another one. But then Ravinder Luxury, when he had the opportunity to close the game, he did.
Play to resume in 60
Really
seconds.
looking at the eye in the tiger here. Laser focus. Incredible mental resolve and fortitude to not just stay in it, but win the fourth. And now we head to the fifth and deciding game.
You'll have to say that is one of the best games we are witnessing in squash in this tournament, that's for sure. This game was dead, but Ravindu find a way to bring it back alive. From nowhere he has won this round. And again, excellent mental resilience from this player from Sri Lanka.
Court service, please.
Everyone thought it's Mohammad Gohar who is going to win this game, who is going to win this match. But by winning this round, Ravindu has kept himself alive. This goes till the fifth round. This is the semi-finals of HCL Squash India Tour.
15 seconds.
Remarkable comeback, really. And now we head to the fifth. Well, these two have played an absolute epic game of squash here at the Savai Mansingh Stadium in Jaipur. Look at the reaction, almost of disbelief in the crowd. Mohammad Gohar, what must be going through his head here? Having won the first game, dropped the second, picked up the third, and should have picked up the fourth. He had opportunities time and time again, but Ravinder Luxury was in the zone and he was unwilling to accept defeat here. 2-2.
The final round. That's what we were expecting. just before this match was coming up. Ravindu Luxury versus Mohammad Gaur, two greatest, two best in the business taking on each other. Still, we are at the fifth round. Both the players very different in terms of how they approach, how they behave, how are the body languages. Ravindu Luxury is still really calm. Same time Gohar as well. Is ensuring that he remains focused.
Close the door, please.
Sometimes as a player it can be very overwhelming from the position he has lost. You have to bring yourself back in the present. Here we go. Last round coming up. Ravindu with the serve.
Well, the epic encounter between these two will be settled in this fifth and final game. Ravindu with the backhand, the most delicate of backhand. Well, now he'll be feeling all the confidence now. The pressure almost lifted off his shoulders. Serving at 1-0 here. Mohammad Gaur has to pick himself up here. Cannot think about the last game. Has to look at this fresh perspective with fresh eyes.
Down.
The backhand crashing into the net. Back-to-back points here for Ravindu.
He's lost the momentum. Looks very dejected from himself. And that's why it's very important to be very positive, to stay in the moment. Ability to bounce back was there because Ravindu stayed positive till the end. This time I think it's Gohar who has gotten advantage.
1-2.
Yes, got the opening point there with that stroke.
Much needed point there for Gaur. Nails that forehand, well responded there from Ravindu Luxury. Very delicate backhand, well picked up, brilliant there. No chance there for Ravindu Luxury to get there. Back level at 2 apiece here. Well, after an epic encounter, there's still absolutely nothing to separate these two warriors out there.
Down.
Oh, the backhand doesn't have enough on it.
3-2.
And look at this from Mohammad Gaur now. 3 on the trot here. Showing his comeback skills. Well, these two have put everything out there in the squash court. Amount of energy has been expelled, has been quite remarkable, but the quality of squash remains. This backhand slice there, good change of direction there from Mohammad Gaur. And waits to crack that backhand. Nice slice there from Gohar, catches the tin, and look at this from Mohammad Gaur. Now he's flipped the script completely. 2-0 down, now 4-2 up. Sensational from the number 5 seed from Egypt.
How many times the script is being flipped in this match?
I'm not going to predict anything more here, Ritik. Prediction time is completely over here. This is just sensational, really. A perfect advert for the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-26. Backhand really finding the target here. Stays alive, and Gohar looking to put the pressure back on here. Let's put that game, the fourth, behind him now. Oh, again hits the tin. Unforced error from Ravindu. Well, that's 5 in a row from Mohammad Gohar. Can he take advantage this time? Has to make sure that he doesn't let Ravindu back in it, because we've seen exactly what Ravindu is capable of when he does get a bit of a sniff back.
Really, we have seen Ravindu missing out on the backhand and gets excellent boost.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot from Ravindu Luxury. That forehand, incredible from Ravindu, and more importantly, breaks that 5-point barrage from Mohammad Gohar, and now within 2.
And that's really important as well. That's what he did in the previous match, in the previous round. And continues to go with the backhands. This time there was a collision. Let's see what the reaction is from the ref.
Is there enough time to go around there? That is the call.
3-5.
Will be called as let. We will replay the point. No time to get out of the way there. Luxury serving at 3-5 here now. Once again, I need to come back. Can he do it again? Well, that 5 match points that Ravinder Luxury saved really might just go down in the history books of the HCL Squash India Tour. And both players trading backhand after backhand. Keeps it alive. Nice delicate slice there. The players not looking to go expansive or cross court here. More really looking for the risk. Again stays alive. Forehand is well executed. Clever from Gohar. Looking to make Ravinder Luxury move around the court here. Oh, sensational slice. Ravinder Luxury was caught on his heels. Let's have a look here. Slice. Beautifully executed from Mohammad Gohar.
Just took everything out on that shot. Very rarely we have seen you are getting into the position where you're making things so difficult. Now Ravindu gets it back. And gets the point back. 4-6 the scoreline. In a very ideal manner, he has just made Mohammad Gohar taste his own medicine.
Mohammad Gohar surely cannot surrender another big lead here. But he knows what he's up against, and it's Ravinder Luxury once again. Brilliant from him. 5-6 now. Absolutely incredible. Well, the Sri Lankans' mental resolve cannot be measured, but it's the size of the world here. Incredible, absolutely incredible. And the backhand there from Gohar. Oh, he's absolutely convinced there, Ravindu, that it had crashed against the tin. Gohar trying to explain his shot.
7-5.
And Mohammad Gohar now 7-5, 4 points away from a spot in an all-Egyptian final. Might have been the case in game number 4, but comeback skills of Ravinder Luxury was on full display there.
Down.
Again slams that into the tin. Mohammad Gohar now with a 3-point lead and 3 points away from a spot in the finals. It feels like deja vu here. We've seen this before. Clever drop shot, and Ravindu can't get there.
9-5.
And Mohammad Gohar now with a 4-point lead, 2 points away from victory. Surely not this time. Mohammad Gohar cannot let this one go. Just kept his calm, trying to reduce his errors. Goes cross court, well picked up there by Ravindu. Mohammad Gohar with a good reflex there. Nice change of direction from Mohammad Gohar. Oh, it's brilliantly done.
10-5. Match ball.
Mohammad Gohar now with 5 match points again. Oh, the pickup cannot be completed. Are we going to see this again here? Goodness me, Ravinder Luxury, what are you doing here? He is not giving up, but he still has 4 match points to save it. He can't. It is Mohammad Gohar who wraps it up, and we will have an all-Egyptian final in the men's singles of the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-26, and this was an absolutely epic encounter. Mohammad Gohar takes it in 5 games. Well, commiserations to Ravinder Luxury, whose journey ends in the semi-finals, but he gave us some incredible moments to never forget. But it is Mohammad Gohar, the 5th seed from Egypt, who wraps it up in 5 games, and we will have an all-Egypt final in the men's singles tomorrow in the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-2026. Congratulations to Mohammad Gohar, who takes it in 5 games, 10-12, 11-9, 7-11, 14-12, 6-11, and it is Mohammad Gohar who's the winner and the finalist of the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-2026. Well, we saved the best for last, didn't we? We'll show you some incredible highlights from a semi-final which we will never forget. It could have been wrapped up in the 4 games. Instead, it went the distance, and Mohammad Gohar completes the job. Fantastic shots. An epic encounter. Went the distance, and it was sensational. Mohammad Gohar who was in control for most of this match. But I think Ravindra Luxury might be thinking about what ifs about that first game where he was 10-8 up, and it was 4 points in a row for Mohammad Gohar to take the first game, and from there just felt that Mohammad Gohar would have the impetus and the advantage to go forward. Instead, Ravindra Luxury kept coming back for more, showed his fighting spirit till the very end. He saved 5 match points in the fourth, and he nearly did the same in the final game. All smiles there, and a remarkable game to wrap up the semi-finals of the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-2026 live at the Savai Mansingh Stadium here in Jaipur, as our finals list has been sorted here, with the presentation coming up next.
Hello, check. Hello, check. Hello, check. Hello, check. Hello, check. एक पॉइंट check.
We have with us another excellent player from Egypt, Mohammad Gohar, entering into the finals of HCL Squash Tour. How has been the experience, and has been a really good tournament from all the players of Egypt? First Noor getting into the finals, then Yasin, now you. How's been the experience so far?
Yeah, it's been a really great experience. We all kind of love the environment here, and it's similar to the Egyptian environment. So we're really happy here. We're very comfortable here. Also, the courts are really nice. I think they're the same courts like in Egypt, so that's what makes it a good tournament for us. But yeah.
Just take us through the experience of this match. One of the best matches we have witnessed, taking on Ravindra Luxury from Sri Lanka. Great player. Especially you want to emphasize on what was going in your mind after that fourth round.
Yeah, in the beginning, he beat like Kareem yesterday. He was a really good player. Kareem's been on form, so when he lost a match like that, I knew that Ravindo is a really tough opponent. So I was coming in. I tried to be as much as I can prepared, and the match itself was a roller coaster, to be honest. First two games were really close. Really close one. Third game, I think I had like a bit of an edge, and then the last I thought I won it like 10-5 up, and I was like, okay, I'm already thinking about the final, but that's the worst thing he could do. That's the biggest mistake he could ever do, and Ravindo is very experienced. He capitalized on that so much. But the thing is, I have a really good mental coach who always prepares us for this type of situation. Even if you're winning like 10-1 up and then you lose, it's okay. You got to start from the beginning. Like I thought about it, what made me lead 10-5 in the fourth game, and I tried to do it again in the fifth game, and it worked out at the end. So I'm good with that. And it's all about mental stuff in this part of the game.
This excellent match we witnessed tomorrow. Finale, you will be facing your countryman Yasin Shodhi. Any thoughts on that? He's a great player as well.
Yeah, Yasin is a really tough opponent. He's a really quick man. Really quick, really great with his hands. Man, it's going to be a tough match. I played him once before. He beat me like 3-love also in the final. So we'll see if tomorrow could be any different. I have to recover really well because he was so effective today. He won like 3-love. So I have to really recover, really get into a nice bath or anything. And then we'll see what we're going to do tomorrow, yeah.
Congratulations and all the best for the finals.
Thank you so much.
And that's one of the players entering into the finals of the men's division, Mohammad Gohar. Now we are going to give you a quick summary on what happened in the day's play. First semi-final, the women's one was played between Noor Khafaji from Egypt, the seed one, defeating Akore Midokara from Japan. She went into the finals. The match went till the fourth round, and again, exceptional performance there from Noor Khafaji. Second semi-final was men's. Yasin Shodhi was taking on Saif Rafai, both the players from Egypt, in which Yasin dominated the entire 3 rounds. And then we are going to give you a quick update on the upcoming games as well. Before talking about the finals, the third semi-final was played between Tanvi Khanna, who took the advantage against Goji Zhua from Malaysia, entering into the finals of the women's division. Fourth semi-final, the best one so far what we have witnessed, was played between Ravindu Laksari from Sri Lanka and Mohammad Gohar, the Egyptian. At the end was the winner, getting this till the 5th round and entering into the finals. Tomorrow coming up, the grand finale of both the divisions. In the women's finale, we are going to see Tanvi Khanna from India taking on Noor Khafaji from Egypt. And in the men's finale, it's going to be an all-Egyptian finale. Yasin Shodhi from Egypt is going to take on Mohammad Gohar. Now, we are throwing it back to Suraj in the comm box.
There you have it. And after 4 days of epic squash action at the HCL Squash India Tour 2025-2026, we are all left with the finals. Well, in the women's, we have the number 1 seed, Noor Khafaji, taking on Tanvi Khanna, the 5th seed from India. And in the men's singles final, it's an all-Egyptian affair with the 1st seed, Yasin Shodhi, taking on Mohammad Gohar in the finals tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow for the finals. Stay tuned. It's been an absolute pleasure.